Awakens on opening night, and I got there like 2 hours early and just hung out there. It looks like it.
So what's the name of this game?
So this is Time Stories.
Time Stories.
And we're playing the second mission, which is the Marcy case. Alright, so it's basically a deck of cards, right, is what it kind of boils down to. That's how it keeps things hidden. Alright, so Laura's familiar voice, impatient as always, accompanies you as you enter the transfer room. It seems beyond your ability to show up in this room at the hour indicated on your waking terminal. I'm rather on point for our meetings, and waiting these extra few minutes exasperates me every time. Laura's silence gives way to the purring of the surrounding machines, broken by Bob's mutterings. Bob. The latter raises his head, and with a quizzical smile invites you to join him. Now take turns revealing and reading aloud cards B through G one by one. Alright, so these are the base cards, right? This is the A card. Okay, so you can take the next one.
Not easy to deal with, Laura, huh? You must understand that following rookies and supervising everything over, well, I'm digressing. Your mission: Solar System, Planet Earth, October 1992. A young woman, age 17, who will play a vital role in the history of humanity, has been kidnapped. Her name, Marcy Culligan. On Terminal E, you can see a picture of her at the age of 10. According to our sources, she's been sequestered since June 1992 in Rhineland, a small town in Wisconsin in the U.S. Why not transfer you to before her kidnapping? Because that kidnapping triggers the major role that Marcy will be brought to play a few years later. And then, the mission. Saving this girl from death and getting her to safety is the sole goal of this mission. From here, I'll leave you with Sam, the protocol drone.
So we kind of like time cops, more or less?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, then B through, okay, so C.
Greetings. Let's start with a few clarifications about your receptacles equipment. The green tokens represent health kits. They can be used at any time as long as you are not dead. Each token allows an agent to recover at least 2 lost health. Brown tokens represent ammunition. During the mission, your receptacles have the following skills: Search, Combat, which has both a knife symbol and a gun symbol. An opponent's bearing this symbol, which is like a guy flexing his muscles, can be confronted with any combat ability.
Okay.
Oh, good. Let's learn the rules of the game.
The weapons. To fight an enemy, you must, bold, use a hand weapon or a firearm. You can change weapons from one combat roll to the next, but you must decide before, bold, each roll. Hand weapons. During any die roll using hand weapon, melee weapon, the opponent always... I don't know that word.
They use some strange vocabulary in this game.
Repose? Yeah.
Is that the counterattack?
Yeah, the counterattack.
Riposte.
Yeah, riposte.
Yeah.
Go English. Even if no skull shows on your dice. Range weapons. Place item 30 face up on Codex 1, then read it.
Item 30.
To use a range weapon, you must own and discard an ammunition token, which you place on Codex 1 to represent the noise produced by the weapon. Important note, the receptacles each start with a handgun. Thus, even without owning a specific item, you can use your ammunition to perform range combat rolls.
Okay. I'm surprised it, place item 30. Okay, so I gotta get item 30. It's funny because it didn't even say take the item deck out. The other one was very specific.
Speaking of time travel and stuff like that, have any of you guys seen the movie Predestination that came out maybe like 2 years ago with Ethan Hawke? It was like a small budget, weird sci-fi time travel, like messes with your mind kind of movie.
That wasn't the one with Bruce Willis, was it?
No, that was Looper.
Okay.
No, this was just Ethan Hawke was like the only actor like you would possibly know. Oh, and the guy And
Okay.
I think it's the guy who's like
If you
from,
shoot a gun,
the
You
train.
put it on that
So
card.
yeah, the infected are attracted by noise. Place any ammunition you use during the game. The orange space above. So I guess here, if 5 or more tokens on this card during your next location change, you have taken significant risks by being noisy, and a few surprises might await you in the city streets.
Oh, good.
That's nice.
Mm.
Immediately after rolling the die to change locations, and before opening the new location, flip over the topmost street card, resolve it, then place it aside on Codex 3. When all 3 street cards have been set aside this way, shuffle them face down and replace them on Codex 2.
Do you understand that mechanic exactly?
So every time we fire,
Every time you shoot a
bad
gun,
things happen.
Put a marker
yeah,
on it.
So when you use your ammo, put it here, and then when you get 5, when we change locations, we have to fight something in the street,
Okay, flip
which
over
doesn't
the
sound fun.
Possibly. Yeah, depending on what's in the streets, I suppose. But yeah.
Nothing good, I would
the
imagine.
topmost
I can't
street
imagine that.
card. Is that these?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3.
But I wonder if they're really going to just be there though. Like where are they going to be in the deck? I guess is what I'm saying.
It just says probably
when all
Codex
3.
2.
I wonder if that explains.
There's
it.
probably another card that says to put the street cards on Codex 2.
Oh, I guess these are the 3. Maybe.
Yeah, there's only 3.
Oh, okay. Oh, so maybe it's on this.
Probably.
Correct.
Some opponents bear special shields. If at least one shield of this type is still present after a die roll, place a neutral token, yellow, on Codex 1 to represent the noise caused by this confrontation. Oh, so that's another way. So you fire the pistol, you get noise. If you're noisy while fighting something. But now you know everything. Oh, I almost forgot. Did you know that I'm equipped with a CPO3? Well, CPO3, that's hard to say. Which allows me to hold a pleasant conversation and ...
Thank you, Sam. Please leave us. I think we've seen all of the rules specific to this mission. Transfer in 3 minutes. Final preparations. Shuffle the 3 street cards and place them face down
There
on
we go.
Codex 2.
Or,
You know, unfortunately, they're
deduction
numbered,
skill.
so we'll
Better.
know what they are once we play through it once or twice. But
You better shuffle as well.
I don't know what they
We're
are.
not top deck us here, just screw it completely. Shuffle the 5 code cards and place them face down on Codex 4.
This is interesting. We didn't do anything with the codex.
Yeah,
so
there's-
that's one.
In the first mission, there's no Codex stuff.
So these are like a little additional rules.
It's kind of like
on
with
3 or 4?
rebellion, like those
4.
reinforcement cards. You don't play in the learning scenario. They kind of change things up.
And place the item cards on their space. Alright. The 4 plan cards face up on their dedicated space.
Hello, Walking Dead.
Yeah, I know. That was exactly what I was thinking. It's like, oh, did they draw this in Atlanta?
Yeah, the other deck looks totally. The artwork is totally different. Yeah, this has a.
The group token on the city entrance, your arrival point.
Where's that stupid token go now? Oh, there it is. City entrance. Okay.
Wow. The time token on 30.
Or how many players does it?
It just says 30.
Okay.
The 4 mission successful / failed cards on their dedicated space face down.
Okay.
I'm sure those will be pleasant. If you only have 3 agents on the mission, take item 29, which clearly doesn't apply to us.
Okay. Excellent. And
Well, now, kids, the time has come for a small voyage to America in the 20th century. Have a good trip and don't disappoint me. Oh, I'm forgetting something. As always, Marcy's particular, the bzz, bzz, even when you see her, bzz, but bzz, don't trust bzz, nothing of bzz. Each player chooses a receptacle and places their life points, ammunition, health kits on this card. Keep the icon reference card close to hand. Determine who's time captain. That player chooses the base and places it on the board. Then opens the city entrance location. The time captain reads card A aloud. And this adventure begins.
yay! All right. Who do you guys? Do you want to look at stats or just kind of pick one? Whatever interests you.
Whatever.
So is it
More
just
forever.
more people? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the
So
four
we've got a
of them.
reporter, an FBI agent, a bodyguard, and a former Marine.
I'll be the Fed.
Go ahead, TJ. Which one you want?
I'm gonna go ahead and take the Marine.
Former Marine. Was it 3 up, 1 down? Not
You want the chick or should I have the chick?
I'll take the reporter. Sure.
All right. John Paul. That's my brother's name. Oh no, John Paul.
So I get everyone
We'll
gets
still just
health.
call you JP.
yeah. Call me JP.
So how many bullets do you
I'm
get? 6.
full- Yeah, I have 6 bullets and 4 health.
Oh, so these we can just set aside, right? The base cards, because we can refer back to them.
How many bullets do you have?
4 bullets and 2 health kits.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those will be good to refer back to.
I don't have any bullets.
Fisticuffs for you.
What does the icon, the skull icon, mean with the knife?
So that's close combat.
Did it say? Because I don't know if I remember seeing that here.
Yet during any die roll using a hand weapon, the opponent always riposts, even if no skulls are shown on your dice.
Yeah, so there's always
okay.
a skull.
So there's always one skull.
Yeah, there's. Yeah.
Gotcha. Plus any skulls on the board. Roger that. Okay.
So
I don't know if we want
four
to.
health.
We need to read what's on these cards, though. 'cause it'll
Definitely
be
don't
fun.
want to get into hand-to-hand combat with these things, then.
Mm-mm.
Well, unless you've
How
got
many
enough,
health?
I guess.
This is more
resistance.
5.
Oh, damn.
For me.
Yeah.
But I don't have any bullets though.
Yeah, but see, you're going to be pretty good at hitting people in melee, right? Because your resistance is 3, so it's actually going to take them quite a bit to get past that
Yeah.
with any damage. 3.
So my guy is JP, John Paulson, the bodyguard.
JP Flynn.
1 inventory, so I've got 1 med kit. Can we use the health kit on teammates too? Was that in there?
Let's double check.
I don't think it said.
The green tokens represent health kits. They can be used at any time as long as you aren't dead. Each token allows an agent to recover up to 2 lost hit points, or 2 lost health.
Reading to yourself, it sounds like.
Allows an agent.
We're all a bunch of selfish people. So apparently I'm pretty good at shooting. Whenever I get 1 hit, I get
Oh.
a second hit. I get a bonus hit with it.
I would hope so.
So I've gone to the shooting range daily, every morning at 4:30 in the morning.
for you.
So it said we're looking for this Marcy kid.
Yeah.
Is that what?
Yep. I'm also. I can shoot onto adjacent cards,
Oh, that's pretty.
and in that case, it does not. I do not risk losing any cards. Well, that's because I have an M48-1. Apparently, I'm a sharpshooter.
Well, I don't think I have anything real special here. I've just got the flavor text. After finishing a long prison sentence, John has reinvented himself as a bodyguard. Contacted by Marcy's parents, he's been tasked for a generous sum to find their daughter no matter what. Rather silent, John is more inclined to talk using his fists, except when the topic of conversation is one of his 2 passions, boxing or Miles Davis.
The jazz guy.
Alright, city entrance. See, now they introduce all the other icons. I'm going to need to look some of these up.
So who's going to be time captain?
The person who's played
so I'll do the
before.
first one. Alright,
Oh no. JP,
So-
the ex-con?
yeah. So at least 1 agent must place themselves on the corresponding card. So 1 person has to go there as soon as the location is opened. Okay,
I think
and
you
then
should.
and then the trash one, this card is immediately discarded unless at least 1 agent is placed on the corresponding space as soon as the location is open. On a subsequent run, this card is laid out with the location as normal.
Okay.
I'm not following that.
So we have to be at the first
You have to be at
location,
this one. This one's optional, or it gets discarded.
and then the others, I guess.
This card is laid out with the location as normal, so it doesn't get trashed as long as somebody, I guess, opens it. This card is immediately discarded unless at least 1 agent is placed on the corresponding space as soon as the location is open.
So we travel through time, and there's already like a zombie apocalypse going on, and we're saving someone who will become important later on. But were perfectly okay with a zombie apocalypse in the
Well,
1990s.
In 1992, I mean, the dream of the 90s was just beginning.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna go there.
I'll go to the trash.
Well, do we decide now or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna search the flipped over police car, I suppose.
Okay. So yep, grab your cards.
I'll go to the city limits. Not that.
There we go.
City entrance. So, yeah, the time captain reads card A out loud.
Oh, I didn't even do that.
How
Whoops.
the adventure
Sorry,
begins.
guys. The transfer occurred without error. In front of you is a crashed car with apparently mowed down everything in its way. Apparently mowed blood, scattered limbs, and cries of agony punctuate your arrival.
Oh,
To your left, two emaciated and purulent beings are coming closer to. I gotta look these words up.
SAT words like
For real.
crazy. Dang.
Being are coming closer to you while stammering. On the ground, not too far away, lies a policeman with his body bloodied and broken from the impact of the accident. In the middle of the scene is the police cruiser, its driver, his skull shattered over the dashboard, coughs gouts of blood.
Oh, right.
Against the vehicle, another dazed policeman tries to reload his weapon in vain. Without help, he seems to be off to a bad start. Oh, you don't even have to help him, really. So that's why the card gets discarded. Huddled in a corner, a handcuffed and panicked convict watches over the scene while calling out for help.
Wow. The
Okay,
Walking
so if you guys
Dead
wanna
should
change-
sue
if you guys
them.
wanna-
Like, this is like
Yeah.
exactly how The Walking Dead began.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not one of us decided to go help the prisoner.
Well, we could now that we know the scene. Sorry, yeah, forgot that step.
Oh yeah, so I guess investigating the dead body, I'll go ahead and like
He can wait, right?
the prisoner.
He'll still be there.
Yeah, the
So he gets up
prisoner.
and starts walking
Yeah,
around.
the prisoner. may
That's
have to-
true. That's true.
That's true.
Okay, so yeah, so you grab your card, you read it to yourself, and then, yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one I can reveal because it's well, I don't know if you're really supposed to reveal it. I guess not. So I've got the two creatures rushing me while making noises that sound barely human.
I also have to fight.
Okay. But do you have a lock on yours? You don't
No.
have a lock, so you don't. Right. So mine has a lock, so I have to do it.
Oh, it's impossible.
I can't move off the card until
You gotta
How do you know it's a
successfully
lock?
complete.
it has a red lock.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Or what do you have to do?
Well, I guess we can. Yeah, we might as well just resolve mine first because it's what I got to do. So it's 3. God, it's tough. Like the combat here is much tougher, but the weapons are better.
See, now I'm thinking I probably should have. Or do we hold on to these cards?
Yeah. So you're gonna tell us what's on it.
Okay.
When we
Should we? Yeah, I guess we can go. Should we
Yeah.
go around, or should I just try to resolve my card?
We can just go around.
Yeah, no problem
Okay.
with that. All right, so unfortunately it looks, I'm searching the car. The driver's very clearly dead. I search around. I don't find anything of interest in the car. But I think it might be possible if I pry open the trunk, there might be something worth getting in there.
So there's a test with that one.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So the way the tests work, so the time happens it happens all at the same time. So even with mine, with my test,
Mhm.
and I'm like resetting my brain, we can all do tests on the same temporal unit. They call it TU. So we can spend one time. So we get it for free, right, to flip over the cards. But when we actually do the test, it's one time, and then everybody can do their test once. So you either can do your test, move, or do nothing, basically on that one time unit.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've got creatures rushing me. You think you can pry open the trunk,
Let me
or do you realistically think you can pry, or do you need help from somebody?
You know what? I don't think I'm the person for this job.
Okay.
Oh, the
Oh,
reporter.
you got the chick.
So mine is there's the convict. He says that he doesn't want us to leave him there tied up, and he's asking for us to find the key for him. And if we have the key, if we own key 3, you can choose to free him, and if we do, we get item 5, whatever item 5
Okay,
is.
yeah, it's in the
Oh,
deck.
okay.
Yeah, we won't know until we free him.
Right. So, but I have no idea how to find this key. But I'm thinking maybe
It might be in the trunk of the car. It might be on the police
I'm
officer.
thinking it may be on that body that I chose not to go to.
It could be.
So what I may have to not do.
So
this
you can
and,
move on the
right,
next one. So
yeah.
on the next temporal unit, if we got to resolve these tests,
Right.
you can move and reveal
Like maybe
this card.
one of you will find the key. Otherwise, I may go back to this body.
Right. What do you got, TJ?
Alright, so the zombie stops caring about the policeman and instead comes after me. So I can fight it, and if I win, I get to reveal that card. The one on top. The
6.
Yep.
City 106. Nice.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that.
I can't believe I didn't get any bullets though.
I'm done.
But I guess I'd only roll.
You gotta punch
I've
people.
got
You're
the
a brawler.
gun. I've got the gun. I just
Because you know how to use one.
But yeah, it's only one anyway.
We
I guess
just
I can
didn't
get
give you
bullets.
any ammo.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
I guess.
I'm not going to trust a convict with a gun.
Exactly. How about with a knife though?
Just gave him blanks.
Okay, so one unit we spend, and then right, if you're going to
Alright,
move,
do
you can
tests.
move.
Oh, and we can move.
So it's either
if we want
move, do test, or do nothing.
Oh, okay.
Right, we can't. You can't move to another location. We all move to the same.
Yeah.
We have to be together.
So what determines like your strength capacity for opening up this trunk?
So it's going to be based upon like my ability with hand to hand.
Oh, okay, so mine's only 2. Yours is 1.
But you can
Yours
also
is
work on
one.
it together. So as you clear shields
Yours is
off,
3.
it
Oh,
stays
okay.
that way.
Oh, okay.
Unless we leave the location and come back, then it resets.
You know what?
Same thing with enemies.
Maybe
You
I'll
can get help.
help you kill the zombie, and
Oh, I definitely can use some help. I'm
Oh,
not,
okay.
yeah, I
Yeah,
can't do
you
this.
should
I've got
help
6
him. Oh,
shields
okay.
here.
sure,
Okay.
because I'm good at shooting, and you're the muscle man. You should probably
Yeah, I'm gonna
like
move over here to
try to open up
search-
the trunk at some
Search
point.
that body.
Okay, so hand-to-hand combat automatically triggers a counterattack,
Yes,
right? Which is definitely going to happen here, and my resistance is only 3.
but isn't it? Oh no, not these, not plus these.
No. So if any
Okay.
skulls remain, they get added. Any roll a skull, they get added, and then if it's more than, well, it's not. Yeah,
You got a lot of health,
if
though.
I roll 1 skull, I'm definitely taking a hit. Right?
Okay.
But in your case, you don't have the yeah. You're only rolling 2 for. Oh, it's either 2 for hand to hand or 2. Yeah, so I might as
2
well.
for guns. Yeah.
All right, so I might as well go first, right? So
Yeah.
3. No skulls. That's a leaner. 2. There we go. Oh wow. 3, 4. Oh, that's a good start. All right.
Okay.
He's a
Okay.
beast. Okay. No counterattack. Oh, but so
Well,
how do I trigger the noise then?
so you don't.
You don't.
No, you
It's
did
only
it
guns.
hand to hand. Yeah,
And,
it's all-
they
it's
didn't
guns.
have any of the special shields, right?
Yeah.
Because they say the special shields only
Right.
cause extra noise.
Yeah.
Is that, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like the shields with a little
Some of
green dealy on it or black dealy.
Oh, okay, cool. So it is silent. Okay.
So, and you're not taking damage, so it automatically triggers the
Oh, this is
riposte. But
good.
since there are 2 skulls here, it does 2
And-
damage, but you have 3 resistance.
I have to roll a skull though for it to trigger.
No, because
it
you get
automatically
automatic.
does.
Oh yes, yep.
But since there are 2 skulls, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to like explain it.
Oh, no, you're
I'm
absolutely
trying to
right.
like get it in my own head.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
So they
You
would
got
do
it
2
right.
damage to you, but since you have 3 resistance, you take 0.
So is this all
And
happening
even if
at
it
the
goes
same-
over by more than 1, you only take 1.
So should I have like rolled as well in order
No,
to
because
like
you moved, so
You move
are on
on
a
that
level
temporal unit.
Yep.
Okay.
And just to clarify, there's another shield here with this. So let's
Yeah,
say
those
it
are
laid
the-
up. This is an automatic damage then.
Oh,
So
okay.
so that's how it stacks on damage.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to shoot. I need 2 dice, please.
Sorry, the old rules are still in my head from the other scenario.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, they've introduced some more stuff here that change it up.
2.
Oops.
No skulls.
Okay. And that was a gunshot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm tracking now.
He can flip over, right?
Oh yeah, to look at this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna search that one.
Oh, yep.
So. Oh god damn it.
We're not off to a good start, huh?
Oh dear. The policeman is okay. Yep. So I go over to search him. He's lying in a pool of his own blood. And yeah, then he suddenly grabs me.
Okay.
Oh,
so
you're locked too.
we're stuck there. One more temporal unit. I think that's how you say it, right? Temporal unit.
Time unit, temporal unit, either one. So I need 3 skulls here.
3 skulls. Yeah.
And the muscle man flexing means you can either use melee or your gun.
Or shoot.
Yeah, it's just combat.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll just start this way. You want me to go first? Just in case?
Yeah.
Because I've got more resistance, right? That makes more sense. Oh, no. No. Wow. 1 damage. Doink. Nothing happens. Foot in mouth. Okay, finish them off.
Okay. I kind of have to.
Yeah. I don't know.
So
2? You get 2?
I wonder if I get 2. I wonder if I should use my gun or melee because
These are the decisions. with
because
the
I get
scenario.
I get a bonus. Like since you failed, so I'll go ahead and use my gun.
You might, right, so we don't waste any more time.
Right.
Absolutely. I support that.
All right, so I get to turn one of these into a double
2, 3. So bam.
He's vanquished.
Got him.
So he stays off.
after you like bumbled and like
And there's nothing we get for doing that. We live.
I'm gonna have to shoot over here. Oh lord.
so. Is that essentially nothing?
What? So they riposte. So I do 1 damage, and then they riposte on me.
For 4.
Or
3. Yep. And if it's greater than your resistance,
Yeah, so
you
I
lose
take
1. Yep.
Right, I'm going to shoot as well.
I think we're going to be fighting something in the alley pretty
Yeah.
quickly.
2, yes. Oh, and it's not a leaner.
Nope.
It
All
just
right,
ended
so
up right on
we get to
top.
reveal this.
Okay.
Key.
So I killed it, obviously.
He's still holding a donut.
Oh, that's great. That's great. While his guts are coming out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Bam.
Shotgun?
Yeah, so the cop is appearing to be dying. And he pretty much says that this has been going on for a month. The area's under quarantine. And don't stay outside. And
Where you
they were ordered not to interfere with whatever was going on. So there's already some
and they hate
shadiness.
seatbelts.
They're not in there though.
And I took his gun because he died. I would
Thanks,
assume. Nice. Ooh, add 3 bullets to my reserve.
Right on. I'm in trouble though.
So you keep on staying there until could
Yeah, I
one
can
of us
leave.
join you?
Oh, yeah, we
yeah.
should all
Yeah,
converge
yeah.
unless
Yeah,
we
so-
want to. We've explored
help.
everything, right?
So
Can't help him. What happened here again? It was a test, right?
It was somebody's gonna need to use some strength.
Yeah, so maybe
right.
you should
That'll
go.
be 2 more units, though,
and-
because it's a move and then a test.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and go here. Then I guess you go there, Muscle
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. And then TJ, you can move here, too, right?
Oh, nice.
Randy Savage.
27.
So from now on, when I use a firearm, I get to roll 1 extra dice, and if I get at least 1 success, I get an extra one.
Oh,
Oh, sorry about that.
That means you have to stay outside.
we didn't know that they even snuck outside.
You were out there so long, we forgot. Yeah, I didn't hear anything with her.
So since our move was
Yeah, so I went down 1.
Okay.
I think the pot's right? 1,
Yep.
2,
Yeah.
3. Yep. Now we would do this test again over here. So whoever wants to go first, whoever
I
most strategically.
have 2 melee, so I'll go ahead and just
Gonna try and stop
like
him.
you might break
Trying
it
to
down.
help.
rather than fight it right now. So I think I can handle this without a gun. Nope. Wow.
1
So-
damage.
Yes, let me show you how it's done.
Oh, man.
my god!
He's gonna go like pistol whip zombies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for
Well,
coming.
I'm gonna have to
Thanks
do
for the
this.
gifts.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
She's adorable.
Thank you. Thank you. You have to visit again soon.
I will.
1.
For the next game night.
Okay.
And now it's
Two.
but it's only 2, and my resistance is 2, so I actually don't take
All right,
any.
you too.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, we royally
We've got 5 markers on there already.
Yeah. 'Cause I
When
had
do we
to shoot.
reveal when we move?
I
Huh?
had to shoot. Because this guy tried to like come in here and start pistol whipping zombies. And I'm like,
So really, the
no.
only thing we have
What
to
are you
do
doing?
on the next one is the lock. Like when on the next run.
Yeah, this.
This one?
Oh no, you're talking about that. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
you must
yeah,
do
no.
this one. I don't know if anything else really produced anything worthwhile here so far.
I
Oh,
got
the
a
shotgun.
shotgun.
Yeah, the shotgun. So wait, where did
That
that,
was
co-
pretty good.
Where did that come out from fighting
From
this
the,
guy? Okay, so
cop.
it's these 2 is what we need next time. That's what we need to make sure.
Trash.
Just for remembering.
All right. Well, since we collectively screwed this up, you guys can try to do that a little bit
We're
better.
still there trying to.
Oh,
like,
okay, so
battle
we're
this.
prying this open?
Yeah.
Okay, the driver died in an accident. While doing going by oh, to open the trunk, you must get at least 2 on a single roll. If you do, take.
Item 16.
Oh, you know what? Was this? Technically, I don't think this is even a test.
No, you just have to.
You just have to roll it, right? Because it's not a shield test.
Yeah, just roll.
So we could have got that before. Who was on this item before?
I was on it before, but it's a 1 in 6 chance for me.
Yeah, he had a 1.
You want to?
I've got.
Oh, you did roll
I've
it?
got no, because I've got.
Well, let's
one.
roll it. Let's see what happens.
Oh, oh.
Because
I think you and I are there.
no, but
He's
originally
saying-
though. Originally, this
when
wasn't
he drew
a
the
test.
card, he should have.
okay.
Right.
He
The
should have
test is
rolled.
with shields. He could just roll it straight up.
Okay, I didn't. I thought it would take a time unit to do it, and since I only had,
Yeah.
one.
Right,
I was
right.
Like I would need a double to even open it. And
Well, maybe you get lucky.
attempt, so okay.
Okay.
So open the trunk. You must get at least a 2 on a single roll. Oh wow, that's difficult.
Yeah, but you're rolling 3 dice.
Right.
It
Except
is
for
a
you.
test. It's
Yeah.
a melee test.
Is it though? Because it doesn't have the shields.
Is it a
though.
double, or
According to
does
the
it have to
rules.
add up to 2?
No. So for me, it would have had to be a double. 'cause
Right.
That's with 1 die.
It's not something you can work on. You roll 1 time, and what it is.
Look, you got it.
Yeah.
All right, that
Oh,
counted.
but it's like this though, too,
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah.
You just got it.
Yeah. Okay. So take item 16. This is just odd because this is not like a regular test. It doesn't have shields.
You very silently force the trunk open.
A jury-rigged rocket. In the back of the trunk, you also find a somewhat customized bat. Take item 27. All right, so I get a bat. Okay. I'll trade it to somebody though. It's probably 3 dice.
That customized bat is it like Lucille?
Yeah, that would be great, right?
A somewhat.
Is it Lucille? It's Lucille.
It's almost Lucille.
Wow. There should be a lawsuit associated with this game.
A baseball bat that could turn out to be quite useful. Slide this card into your receptacle showing that the
That's
bat is
really
showing.
good for you.
That is very good for you because you get a bonus.
Well, I might want to give it to one of you guys.
No,
so.
you have the best.
Oh, it's +1.
Yeah.
Oh, and plus a hit.
Yeah,
It's
if
a
you-
die and a hit.
Yeah, just like my shotgun.
After lifting the spare tile, you discover an additional health kit and ammunition, which is perfect for me.
I don't know. You could pass that ammunition on to somebody else. I think
That's true.
because
That's
you've
true.
only
Yeah.
got a 1 with a gun.
Yeah.
But now you're swinging with 4 with an auto hit with the bat.
Yeah. Okay, so on the move, who needs it? You got 2. You got. Oh, you got.
Yeah, certainly.
So you're allowed to trade items when you move, or you're on the same space together. But I think we're going to move from. Oh, we're not going to move.
No, because we're still. We're
Oh,
still
wait, I can
locked
shoot.
in
I can
Okay,
shoot.
I can't give you that.
Oh, he can shoot.
I can shoot
He
from
can shoot 1 over.
adjacent spaces.
Oh, okay.
Well,
okay.
it's only 1. We
but we can kill it.
relay that.
But
now.
there's not no more time though.
But you can
Yeah,
kill it.
we
It's
can
on
kill
this
this
time.
turn.
It's on this
okay.
time.
Because I didn't roll. So
He didn't do
yeah.
anything yet. So.
Okay, so I get to roll 3.
All right, we're going to be doing some street brawling.
Shooter.
This mission starts off a lot different than the other one, I'll tell you. One.
1 is farm.
All right.
All right. So
Take item
fight, then
3.
take item 3.
If it's a key, that would be fortunate, because then we can
That would
clear.
be-
It is a key.
Sweet.
Is it the key that we?
Yeah,
did
Policeman's
one?
key.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was.
Do
what
we?
was
Okay,
needed.
so now here's the decision. Do we waste one more time and save him, or just move forward?
Well,
to learn?
since we have the key, what else are we going to do with
Yeah,
the key?
probably have to fight him though.
Here's the thing: it's not really a good use of everyone else's time at this point.
Well, with the inmate, all you need to do is have the key, and then you get another item. This key isn't useful to us, but
sometimes it's total junk, though.
Yeah.
It would be like a pack of gum.
Wow, your
It is true.
humanity's
I'm
inspiring.
just saying. So
If
we
you want to die, we have the key.
here's some
Here's
serious
the
things.
key. Oh
We're
my
here
God.
already. It costs one more time to find out. But we move all 4, or we stay where we are, or whatever. Or we roll the die and discover new location. You want to see what it is?
Yeah, might as well.
Maybe
Okay.
he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So he's dead too, right?
Yeah.
Let's all move.
Okay.
So we use one time unit and we all move over there.
If you own key 3, you can choose to free him. If you do, take item 5.
Who's taking it?
I'll take it.
Well, so
guys, let me go.
we can't see it first.
No, can't see it first.
Okay.
Does he
Was
become
it
an
worth it?
ally? It looks like he's an ally.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
And you wanted to leave them behind. And
But see, then you're going to find out later in the game, are these items truly worth it or not? Sometimes it's a weapon. It might,
Don't trust someone.
Is that? Oh, that's what it says there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
All right, so where should we go?
From now on, David will follow one of you. You can give him a weapon and ammunition. He can take part in battle the same way an agent can. He moves by automatically following the agent to whom he's assigned. He can be passed from one agent to another by using the normal item rules.
he ups your melee damage.
That's fine. He can hang out with me. Yeah. I'll take care of you, David. Fine.
So
Yep.
does he function as another receptacle, essentially, or
It looks like you get 3 health
he
from
can
him.
take part in battle the same way an agent can? He moves by automatically following. Oh, he automatically follows.
So he goes. Yeah, he goes.
And you
with me.
trade him like an item. Okay,
He's an ally.
he's
No.
an ally.
Yeah,
Essentially.
so I guess you get separate 3 health for him.
Yeah, so he would get 3 health. I could
Here's
just stick
two.
All
him
right, so
out.
are we ready to move and potentially find out what happens in the street?
Ammo for you. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're moving.
I guess so. Since we've been.
So these cards go on the bottom now. These guys are dead. If we come back to this location, which we're not going to, right? I might as well just put them in order.
So do we move to another point here essentially?
Yeah, so we can go to any of the
I'll put
listed
them back
places.
All right, time captain.
So here's
what
the
do we
thing:
have?
red locations. When you leave a red location, you're also not only are you penalized the time you roll, it's +2.
Yeah, let's not go there.
So we
So, yeah,
don't
let's
want to
not
go to the
go there
river yet. So we've got forest, police station, high school, church, and hotel.
Police station, more weapons, but we don't know what we're up against. Well, we have a good idea what we're up against.
Nah.
The church seems kind of bleh. I don't know.
We can do
Nothing
the
good
police
can happen.
station
Police
because
station?
like I don't have.
Police station. Maybe we can
we-
gather some evidence.
All right. Oops. Two.
Two times. Well,
Okay, and then you can reveal. So now you're the new time
Oh,
captain.
what about the time?
Oh, yeah, we
the
gotta
street?
reveal
We
that.
gotta do
Oh,
the
so you
street
gotta
brawl.
do street before we do anything.
So Codex 3
So we're walking through the street.
or
It's just flip it over and resolve the card, I think,
yeah.
and then clear all the tokens.
Depending on the number of tokens on Codex 1, apply one of the effects. 5 to 6. By a stroke of luck, nothing happens.
Oh,
We
so-
have 6.
Sweet.
What happens with this card now? It gets
It goes-
discarded.
it goes here.
Discarded to
Yeah.
Codex 3.
Okay. And then once we go through all 3, they shuffle again.
7 to
Right?
8 is a former kung fu teacher zombie.
Can it get to 7 or 8?
If we use a
Yeah,
lot
like
of ammo.
before we move on to the next
Oh,
location.
If we
okay.
use a lot of ammo,
If
or we
I
run
had
into any
shot-
of those
So it's
areas-
5 or more, then
used-
it gets clear.
I used
when
my
we change
melee
location.
damage. I
Yeah, if you-
performed terribly, but if I
Okay.
had shot,
If he had
These
shot,
mechanics
that
are
would've-
pretty interesting, actually. I
Yeah,
think
that would've not
for
been
this scenario.
good.
It's way different than the other game.
Would've been
The
bad
other one.
I failed,
so clear
but I
this.
failed quietly.
So you're the new time captain. So you're responsible for
So,
finding the
I need to
location.
find the police station.
Yep, and you can tell.
Church.
Yeah,
High
yeah.
school.
I was going to say just reveal.
Police station.
Yeah, there you go.
So
You read A, and then you lay out the panorama.
Alrighty.
Or lay out the panorama and read A.
beyond the plaque at the entrance that reads Law Enforcement Center, chaos reigns, with doors and windows shattered, official papers littering the floor, and traces of blood covering the walls. In the entrance, a young woman who is apparently out of it is cuffed to a heater. Against the wall, a cabinet holds a few weapons. On the ground near a desk lie the bodies of 2 police officers. In the back, a door to another room is open a crack. A few infected are shuffling around in circles within. Behind them, on a table, you can see a few health kits. To the right, in front of his computer, you see the body of what appears to be the police chief. So this goes in B.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
is it
sorry.
Is it the other way?
Yeah. Sorry. B, C, D, E, F.
Well, since it's another chained up inmate, you just as well go since I could see that being the same key.
Okay.
So weapons. Where was the health kit? I think it was in order. Okay, an entrance, young woman. Cabinet holds weapons.
I don't have any item
Bodies
weapon
of two
yet, so
police officers.
I'll go check out the
A
weapon
few
cabinet.
infected are shuffling around. Oh yeah.
Don't open dead inside.
Behind them on the table, you see
Yeah.
a few. Well, so if you want health kits, you got to risk getting hit. I mean, we're good with that right now. Oh, he's got a computer open here too. The police chief.
Computer might be worth a look.
Yeah. Right in front of his computer, you see the body of
All right,
Pierce
so-
V.D.
I'm thinking in
police
case these
chief.
guys wake up. Unless you wanted to go there, TJ.
Well, I have the key.
Yeah, you have the key, so you
So
just
maybe
want to
I'll
go there.
talk to her. You
I'm
can
gonna
go
search for evidence.
beat the shit out of them with that big.
I mean, if they wake up, right? Unless you want me to go into this mob. I don't
No.
know.
Unless you want to maybe assume
Back
help
door, turn
him,
around.
like with the two bodies that are probably going to animate.
Yeah, that might be
Right.
a good idea.
Since it's like
But if we're wrong, then it's a waste. That yeah. And I'll live maybe.
yeah, you got Lucille.
I've got 2 health kits.
You
Dude.
got
I got Lucille.
You got
True.
You got not
that kick-ass
Lucille.
bat.
I'll work it out. I've been in tougher
All right.
spots.
Alright, like what? I have to apparently shoot the lock. Like, I don't know why it's glass.
Instead of just
This seems like really dangerous. It should be like it ricochets, you idiot. Like, but so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot.
Is it a test or is it just?
If I have an axe, apparently I can open it automatically, and then if I shoot, then I get item 12.
No shields? What's the condition?
That's it. Like,
true. So
oh,
if it
actually-
shields, it indicates a test.
Yes.
oh, actually, it's nothing. Yeah, I just place an ammunition, and then like that's
And you
it.
pop it open.
So,
You just use
like, I made a lot of noise, but I'll go ahead and get item 12, whatever that
12.
was.
Assault rifle.
A Gatling gun. Wow.
What? What kind of police station is this where they have a Gatling gun? Just
Well, you know, the militarization of police officers is
in
there.
'92.
All right, so
Waco had happened. They're like, you know what?
Take a look at this section about tests. I'm pretty sure because it has shields. That's what makes it a test. If
yes,
it
no,
doesn't
that's
have
not a
shields-
test. It's
okay.
just
Yeah,
it's
it's
like,
Because
cause I have a
the other one where
similar.
he opened the trunk wasn't
Yeah.
a test because there were no shields.
Right. I just want to make sure my
So I
interpretation is
also
right.
have a
Okay.
similar card. The young woman is drugged, and she screamed when I got near her, so I had to add one of these things.
It's a yellow one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is the noise, I guess. Another noise one. Calmed her down. Again, if we had an axe, I could open her, free her immediately. Otherwise, you can shoot the handcuffs, which I'll do.
With the shotgun.
like, we have a
Stand
key.
back.
We're not going to try the key
And in
first.
both
We're just
cases,
gonna
attain
shoot.
item 1 and 14.
1 and 14. Nice.
That might be important.
A cassette tape, yeah.
It's on the cover.
Perhaps.
The red one is on the cover.
And 14.
Oh, I also get 3 bullets from finding the Gatling gun. You know,
Gatling gun.
everyday item in the police department.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Young woman seems drugged and doesn't respond to your question. She might be Marcy, but how can you be sure her? Okay, so she got a wristband. I mean, I guess I can show. I mean, it's gonna go right here in front of everyone. So she has a
Supposed to be
wristband.
like 10 years old.
She's infected.
Oh.
On the timeline, place 1 blue on each space remaining that's a multiple of 5. As soon as the TU token reaches such a space, divide any blue present between the infected characters. What? Oh, okay. So she's infected. So as we cross these, if she gains enough, she dies.
how many is enough? 2, 3.
2.
2. And we're right next to 1 as well.
we got a
Well, it's
little
every
ways.
5, right? It's
Yeah.
every
5. I mean, there would be 35, 40, 45.
Oh, no, 25.
Yeah, we're going
it's
down.
yeah, it's weird. It's a track that goes
Oh,
with
for some
this.
reason I
Yeah.
thought it zigzag. I got yours.
So apparently, if I use the Gatling gun, if I get 1 success, I automatically gain 3 extra successes.
Well,
And I don't know if that
it is a Gatling gun.
And also with my power, I gain a bonus 1. So now, if I get 1 hit, that's equivalent to 5 hits. But
I mean, you have a Gatling gun.
but it counts as 2 noise instead of
worth
just
it.
1.
Yeah, that's so worth it.
Yeah.
I would say use it when the big bad comes out. Maybe not for scrubs that only have like 2 or 3 health.
Yeah.
We got a woman.
So I think I've got a clue of some kind. So I look on the desk, right? There's just a bunch of messed up papers.
Fucking
All right, so I'm gonna break it.
There's a paper that jumps out at me, dated January 6, 1991. It catches my eye. Concerns the surveillance of a research laboratory employee. The name is crossed out by hand on it. I don't know. So it's some printed document. Apparently, a biologist named Roger Walker had been under increased surveillance and been the subject of increased surveillance in the area since his there's so much text here in the area since his hiring by that laboratory, which had been present in the region since 1990. So some dude, Roger Walker, increased surveillance since being hired by some laboratory that was in the region in 1990.
Okay.
So far, nothing about this missing.
Okay, I wrote down her bracelet number for future reference.
Okay.
We should take notes,
Yes, yeah.
which is allowed.
So,
Good.
Yes.
Thank God.
It would be embarrassing that if we had the person all this time, but
Should I take notes on that one? Is that what we're saying? Should I get a note?
Yeah,
that might not be a bad
I
idea.
would.
Alright, so I am hacking into this computer. The blood leaked from the mouth of the police chief. He died fairly recently, it seems, but it looks like he was working on something on his computer. So I think if I search through his mess of a desk and work through his computer system, I might be able to find something. So I need 4 shields.
Oh, it has.
Is it blank ones?
Yeah, 4 blank shields.
On the
On F.
F4? Can I count? Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
And diagnostics.
So is this a test?
It is a test.
So do
So hold
so
on.
do both you and your partner get added together, or do you
You each
take
get
this
a
one?
You do your own rolls,
Oh, okay.
but you subtract the shields and it stays.
Oh, okay.
Now, is anyone gonna move? Because
I'm going to test.
Yeah.
Do we want to fight off the horde here?
Yeah, might as
There's
well.
3 of us,
He's
right?
got a.
I got a Gatling gun.
gun. I have a shotgun.
You can see how many shields
And
pop
yeah,
up.
and this is all cleared up. So like, do I just move now, or do we?
Or are you gonna need help with this test?
It's 4 shields. I think I could probably wipe it out in
Okay.
2 turns at the most. I would,
Okay.
I would hope.
Well, then I'll go. Let's go fight the horde.
All right.
My Gatling gun can go help with that.
Yep. You enter the room and the 3 infected throw themselves at you. That's a lot of shields. 9.
I'll have to each
Alright, so
one of
that's-
my successes
So that's one time for that.
is equivalent to 5 successes.
I'm gonna go ahead and do your test.
Yeah, I'll do my test. Well, okay,
Well,
nothing.
it's gonna
Great.
take a little bit
Fabulous.
longer.
Wow.
Great.
You know, maybe
Well done.
You know, maybe we should retroactively go back in time and have like I think the 2 people with like the crazy
They
guns
routed
could
me
probably
through
go ahead
Friendster.
and handle. But I guess since
Okay.
we're
So
there,
the shield makes noise, right? If it remains.
actually, my Gatling gun can remove shields.
Oh, not in
some-
order, I guess. Is that
It's
what it is?
it allows you to remove shields of your choice without having to follow the given order. So I
Oh,
guess I
nice.
should go ahead and fire first.
Yeah, I would say so, right?
All right. So that.
I'm
So he
interpreting
could-
that right?
So he could plow through these shields before even these
Yeah.
shields?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the one that makes noise, though, right?
Yeah, some
Yeah.
opponents bear special shields. If at least one shield of this type is still present after a die roll, place a neutral noise token on Codex 1.
Yeah, so I can remove that with my first shot if I choose to. So
Alright, so we're going to spend the time.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so the next time unit begins.
Girl is dying.
So the next time unit would be your attack and then another one of my tests.
Yeah, well, the three of us can go, and then you can go.
I got you. Okay.
yeah, and I
Or
guess,
if you want to go now.
and
then
you
the
could
three of us
also
will go.
fire adjacently, like if we finish this early. But
Nah, you go
I'll
ahead.
go ahead and so
Knock yourself out.
can you throw in another one because this counts as
Oh,
two. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
We're
we're
doing
gonna
the streets.
we're gonna be fighting, but
Maybe. We'll see.
hopefully this blasts them away. So this gets added to another 3, so that's 4. Then I added to another one, so that's 5 damage.
Mm.
So I'll take away that, and then
And then there's 4.
yeah,
you say you're doing 5?
I'll go ahead and take that away, and so the rest of you guys can probably just melee.
Punch.
Now that there's no risk of you guys getting injured, you can go ahead and have Lucille do the rest of the damage.
Would you need one of these, a yellow one?
Oh yeah, so whatever's worth 2, I guess. Yeah, like
Are they
is
worth
this
different
a-
amounts?
You spend
The
one
brown and the
ammo.
yellow?
Yeah, so it says Gatling gun is fired. Add 2 to the code. Oh, so maybe I use up 2 ammo. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a brown and 2 ammo?
But
No,
there's a
this-
blue symbol.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're supposed to take.
Oh, is the blue
3.
symbol something different?
Yeah.
Oh, so what are these?
To use the gun.
Oh, okay. So I could fire regular, or I could Pharaoh. Okay.
But the fact that you're firing, is it 1 token and then 2 more? Like if we...
It says each time a shot from the Gatling gun is fired, add 2 blue to the codex instead. Well, two instead of 1.
It's 2 instead of 1?
Yeah.
Or 2 additional?
It just says 2 on the codex 1 instead of 1.
Oh, okay.
So does it have to be 2 of the blue?
Yeah,
or
you
is it
used
just
2
ammo?
blue, so you did. So put the 2 blue here. You
Okay.
hit. If you hit, you get 2 more back.
Oh, okay.
Is the blue the ammo for the Gatling gun?
Yeah, I guess so.
Gatling-
Oh,
If
okay.
It doesn't shoot brown?
No.
No.
Oh,
It uses
okay.
its own
That makes
special
sense.
ammo.
Alright.
That
Because
makes
I guess I collect the bullets from the many dead from it.
So Lucille's rolling 4? I guess. Come on, Lucille. 3.
Oh, you get to add one, though.
And
don't you?
4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Alright.
Take item 15.
Health kits. Place 3 on this card. Each token, usable. Oh, each token represents an unusable health kit. These do not allow receptacles to recover health, but you can trade them like normal health kits, as people shouldn't be able to spot the difference. Oh, that's dirty. So you can trade them like regular health kits, but they're no good
Why do you even have them?
to trade. To barter.
Oh,
It'll be a
like-
bartering
like
situation.
in-
It's a
Oh,
zombie
yeah,
situation.
Oh, in case I
Oh,
do
he's got some health kits
Yeah,
here.
we'll run into someone.
That's
Yeah.
sneaky.
Yeah. So these are 2 legit ones.
So
wow, there's a lot
we
of tokens
killed
in
a
this one.
whole horde of zombies and we only got a few fake medical packs.
I guess that's it. So this could be just an item not worth it later. It depends where this quest path goes
Yeah.
down, pretty much, right?
So we should probably have him roll to see if we need to add your help, because otherwise it could get, we're already going to be fighting. But I mean, like,
I'm gonna order a couple pizzas. Are you guys hungry?
Yep.
You guys
Yeah.
hungry?
I mean, definitely will be in the future. Right now, my liquid diet's working pretty well for me.
Blah, blah, blah.
Alright, so now we also know the next go around, if we find the axe, to get that before we come here. Because you're able to open
The cabinet.
the gun cabinet. I could free her without shooting because that's 2 bullets we had to waste.
Again, that was dumb because we have a key. Like, I can't imagine handcuff is a different key.
Any preference for pizza? I was gonna get like pepperoni and sausage or two. Alright, cool.
So we decided that you should roll first before he does like his
Well, is
adjacent
that
shot.
a green test?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can't do that. All I can do is shoot.
Yeah.
It's combat. I can do combat.
Yep, it's all searching.
Oh, okay.
So 4.
Got it.
Alrighty. So I hack into his computer and I get item 13.
We're definitely completionists.
Yeah. No, we must find it out. Get the thing. Just,
Oh, more keys. So.
Alright, so I found a whole big old key ring.
Alright, so
Superb.
so we're done with this thing, right?
Yep. It wasn't even so much hacking his computer, I just searched his damn body. And you guys beat that. You got item 15. Did we go there?
Yeah, we did. Like it was just like
Oh,
the
he went
number.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So do we just decide to go to another location now?
Yep.
Key ring.
So you are
I'm the time. I'm
time
the
captain.
Time captain.
One more.
Since we're looking for this girl, let's head over to the. Does it matter if we go within a region or
Nope.
to a different region?
Go wherever we like.
All right, let's go check out the
Going
hotel.
to the hotel. Alright, so that'll take 2 time units.
Is there a discard section for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now these go on the bottom.
Did we never reveal
Sure.
police station?
Oh, actually, we need to do this thing.
We'll need to do streets.
So
Oh, jeez. So there were. Wow. Okay. I guess there were extra police station places we could have gone to.
Yeah, some of those may unlock in a future.
Oh, I got
you can get little tiles.
Yeah.
okay, so we're at 5, or is this? Well, either way, 5 to 6. So either way, you attract a horde and need to hide for the moment. Lose 5
Oh,
times.
Yeah,
One,
we're
two,
gonna go
three,
happy
four,
as always.
Oof. She's taking 1.
She's got 1.
What's
oh,
the
she's gonna
significance
die.
of keeping her alive? Right, so there's the bracelet
don't know.
number. Yeah, we don't know.
It
She's
could-
with us though.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
So does this go at the
No,
bottom?
it goes into Codex.
And then they'll get shuffled, I think,
okay.
right? When
Yeah, yeah. When all of them have been revealed. So we are going to the hotel. You said, Kristen?
Yeah.
Do we put these back?
Church, high school,
Yeah, oh yeah, these go.
and these go with the police station as well, I assume.
Yeah, G and H, and they're numbered. Yep.
All right. So now
Hotel's
we need
right there.
Hotel. Okay.
That really sucks. I was hoping she'd stay alive a lot longer.
Yes.
Christian is now.
This one? No. This one?
Time Lord. Let's go to Time Lord.
Time Lord. All right. So these are the hotels.
Okay. So, actually, if you could put this, I'll just read a. Rhineland has a small community whose limits are quickly apparent when walking downtown streets. The area is limited to a few haphazard shops, now abandoned, and 1 or 2 barricaded restaurants. Thus, you feel a bit like you've entered a world when you pass through an old glass doors, now shattered, of an upscale building that was once a luxurious 5-star
13.
hotel. After passing the inauguration plaque, hotel opened August 1st, 1990. It's not that old. What? How's that old? Oh, whatever. By the mayor of Rhineland, Hank Mayer, governor of Wisconsin. You end up in the hallway where a young woman is screaming. In front of her is a creature about to take a bite of her. In the back of the vestibule, a elevator and the stairwell lead to rooms on the upper floors. So, I vote that probably the guy with Lucille
Well, you know
should
what?
try to take out the.
I think we can go up here until we go here, right? I would imagine.
We
Yeah.
can't go there. Oh, yeah, because they've got
Yeah.
the little dashes.
Oh, so maybe these even shouldn't be.
Should those not be out?
No, I mean you can leave them out. We just have to take care of this first.
You You end up in the hallway where a young woman is screaming. In front of her, a creature is about to take a bite out of her.
So,
Back of the vestibule.
we can try to reduce like the melee amount, or I guess I'll go there and I'll go ahead and order Lucille to go ahead and join me, and you guys can do the rest of the stuff.
You should.
That was very rough.
I'll go here.
Because that way you
Heading
could do
upstairs.
either one if
Yeah,
needed.
because you have the key ring.
I do have the key ring, so hopefully we can maybe
Okay.
see if this will open up some other
Alright,
stuff.
let's see what this brute is like. The creature turns its attention away from the young lady to attack you. Jeez, it has 2 shield, 2 of the heart shield, 6 of the regular shield, and 4 of the skulls.
Oof.
Okay.
So that's if you can go ahead and add that.
Oh, that sucks. 2 hearts.
2 hearts.
Damage.
2 hearts.
Well, it's automatic damage, but I can get rid of it with the Gatling
Where's
gun.
Lucille needed? Oh, this is the hotel.
We already moved you.
You and I voted as a Time Lord for us to go ahead and, because this
Oh, yeah,
girl
that's
could be Marcy. We don't know, so that's why.
Oh, so these are locked until. Did you guys look this up?
Yeah.
So we
They're
can,
locked
one of us
until
is
there's
going to
a-
stairwell
there's a stairwell that was here. That's where I went, and I'll
because he has the
figure that out
keychain.
for-
I went to the
we-
elevator, so I can go up there.
Oh, well, look at you.
Man, there's so many tokens in this game.
Because I get to the stairs, and I let you know, hey, look, these stairs are all busted and broken. It's either going to take us some time, or we might suffer some damage if we try and go up this way.
So is the damage suffered only if these are left at the end of when you go, or like when
when you
all
roll
done?
when you roll the test, these are automatic hits if they're not removed. You remove them in
Okay.
this order,
Oh, okay.
and then if you roll a skull, you add your skull results to this, and if it's greater than your resistance, you take 1 more.
Okay, so I guess I'll go ahead and fire first.
It's probably a good idea.
So,
So this is a test, right?
For them, yes. But you're at the elevator?
Yeah. So you're gonna have to go here,
Yeah, I'm going to have to move to you.
and I'll go up here. Wait.
So the elevator just immediately takes you to one of these other
Yeah,
places.
you have
Oh,
to
so
go
the
there.
stairs or the elevator take
Yeah,
you.
the stairs are broken, right?
Well, I mean,
You could attempt it.
I could just go
Jump
up it
it or
and lose a
something?
health.
Oh yeah, that's not worth it. Those
But-
are some really
but so
bad
it's-
stairs.
It's time.
Either that or take 2 time units to go up, but it's going to be 2 time units anyways for me to move and then move again.
Well, maybe wait until we see how the rest of our things carry out.
Where did the key ring come from? Did I miss that?
Yeah,
got
we
that
got
at
it
the
from
police
the
station.
police station,
Okay.
which he needs to open
So-
that.
To reach the group of cards marked with the red dash, an agent must always go through this space or its neighbor, Hotel C or Hotel D. Once among this group of cards, movement takes place normally. So, I mean, I'm fine with just losing the health and just heading upstairs.
Well, maybe have the convict
Well, I'm pretty sure we would both lose it, right? Because, I mean, he follows me.
it
unless I can
doesn't
use
say
him as
that.
just
Yeah,
outlet health.
that's what I was thinking.
You go, and then hoist me up.
I'll go to 2.
And
Wanna
I'll,
go?
yeah, I'll use to go there.
Oh, take your time and lose 2.
All right, so
And that's 2 units right off
She's
the
dead.
top.
that sucks.
So what happens if these does she like turn into a zombie or something, or hopefully that
Once
one's
she
in
gets
her.
2, she dies.
She can't be the main person.
Really,
because,
it's
like that was
3,
her.
it would be 3 time actually to move.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, which is why it
It's
wasn't
a-
going to
it's
be
a
worth
penalty
going
of
back
2.
here and then moving.
Yeah. So it's 1 damage or 3 time, pretty much.
All right, so
We've got health kits to spare.
Right. Yeah.
This is a phony health kit. I don't know if you caught that. Yeah, it's for trading.
Yeah.
Well, it's a damaged one.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my Gatling gun.
Good.
All right, so again,
Oh,
this
That was the board we fought in the
that's
police
brutal.
station.
this
Yeah.
counts as 4, or no 5 because I get to add 4. So I'll take away these 2. And I'll go ahead and take these 3. And then adding the 2, I don't take any damage. But it caused 2 noise, but I guess I get 2 tokens back. Because I had a success.
So if you miss, you run out of ammo, basically.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know why they give you 3 if it.
Thematically, that's kind of right. I guess if you're just spraying and you're not killing anything, well, now you're out of ammo. It's kind of to represent like an unlimited supply as long as you're hitting something.
Actually, it looks like I could probably fire. Because it says like you can fire only by using one of the blue ones. And it says it adds 2 to here. That doesn't necessarily mean I have to take away 2, because why would they give me 3 if it's like if I ever miss, then there's no Gatling gun anymore? Like, like you can interpret it, but either way, Lucille could go ahead and try to finish off this monster.
So it's 4, right? And it's plus 1 hit. 1, 2. Well, it's plus 1, so 3, and no damage right back. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so we're gonna be there for a little bit longer.
Getting them.
Maybe there's a way to get more Gatling gun ammunition. That's why they give you 3.
Maybe, yeah, maybe because I only need to get 1 more in order to. But either way. So, have we all? Do you guys open this
Nope.
stuff up now,
We
or
aren't open yet.
so time has to go by?
No, we
No,
we went. We
when you land on the
revealed-
space, you look at
Oh,
it.
okay.
Alrighty. Then I will do that.
Anybody need a refill?
I'm still.
I'm good for now.
This is a test, and I'm not going to take it.
that was what was in the larger, like the metal growler.
I'm not going to do that.
Oh, where did it? Oh, okay.
So I have an agility test, but it's against 5 shields, and I'm not going to take it.
Interesting. Well, I found a helipad.
You found a helipad. Oh, through that lock.
Yeah.
Through the metal door.
Yeah, it leads up to the roof.
Yeah, I have one of these, a smaller one, and it stays cold for a
Oh,
long
yeah,
time.
I
They're
know.
fantastic.
My brother got it for my birthday, I think last year.
They're not cheap either. Like,
No.
that one's probably like $50.
Yeah, but it's
It's
it
money.
keeps it so cold
You can
compared
probably
to.
put just
You
5
found
ice
the
cubes in
helipad?
it, and it stays cold all day.
Yeah. So mine was a testing at health kits that I'm not going to do because it was too hard. It's 5 shields. I only have 1 green, 1 search. So
Okay.
Yeah.
no,
And that was in 802.
So yeah, so so I get to the rooftop. There's a helipad up here. It looks like if there's some kind of, if we have something, some kind of special token, we can immediately go to a certain location.
Well, instead of having to roll the time.
Yeah, so those are
Yeah.
state tokens. They come up for completing different things, and they'll
Okay.
go here.
Gotcha.
So, what's the condition in order to have?
We don't know.
So
Okay.
we need to have a certain objective, I
Yeah,
guess. in order
we have to have a
use
certain
it.
state token. It doesn't tell you how to get the token,
Yeah.
though, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
all right. So one more time. I'm going to move.
Maybe like access to a pilot. Was there a helicopter up there?
No, it just said that it's a helipad,
Okay.
so
We
yeah,
need the helicopter.
which has a helipad.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you should go, since you're the reporter with 4. Maybe you should go to.
You might as well.
Sure,
You
yeah.
hauled up the
Yeah,
stairs
place.
already, right?
Yeah.
You
yeah,
took the
I'm
damage
already
for it.
upstairs, so.
All right.
Oh, and you both can. No.
Yeah, we
Well,
can. We can.
I
move
didn't
freely
go. I didn't
among
go to
here.
this room. No one went to this one, so I'll check that one out. It's got blood on the door, so there's probably a zombie in there.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Oh, I thought you were up the stairs too. No.
He was.
Yeah, I was,
Yeah,
but
he
I
took
was
the
at
elevator.
802, which
Okay.
is the test I didn't want to take because it was 5 shields.
Oh, so you need to move then.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they switched.
You might as well team up
Actually,
on
what does your
803.
rocket do?
Nothing in the back of the no, a jury-rigged rocket.
There's going to be some
It'll
like,
probably be another barter situation or some
or like,
in the
oh,
one
you need
mission
to
we had.
get help.
There was a monster. It's like you can not fight this monster if you have a
Really
slab
like
of
a
meat.
rocket.
And he's like, "I've got the meat," and you just throw the meat and
kind of like the axe with all the things in the police station.
yeah.
Um,
Okay. So
That
you're
took
still
us down
finding
another
that.
time unit.
Oh, he did 802 already.
Yeah, it's a test that I didn't want to take.
Yeah. Yes.
do you want to go with
Oh,
Lucille
yeah,
first? And cause either way, I was just going to use like a regular gun. Like I'm not going to use my Gatling gun since there's.
Oh, you're down to. Oh, you did get more.
Well, I did get more, but it's also like extra noise
3, 4.
too.
That's it. I think I got it all. 3. Yep, 4.
Okay.
Then
So what do
take
we
item
get?
22.
Okay. And I'm testing here.
That'd have to be another time.
Yeah,
it'd
because
have
you
to be another
moved.
time,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I can fight this thing, but I don't really get anything.
What do you get?
There's behind the man. There's in the wall. There's a closed safe which needs a code. And if we have this token, we can take item 26. We'll get one of that token.
So we need the code, basically.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
So okay, do we want to just move then instead of spending time?
Because we're pretty much done here except for your room. So.
Then yeah, let's.
Yeah, maybe roll one.
But I did get an item, another.
Oh yeah. So what was the item?
Yeah. So. So I'm trying to understand the theme of it here. So we fought the creature from the young lady. Oh right. Okay, there's the young lady. Okay, so the young woman seems drugged and doesn't respond. Well, it's an item, so I guess I can read it. The
You
young
got
woman,
another girl.
yeah, seems drugged and doesn't respond to your questions. She might be Marcy, but how can you be sure? Her wrist is a bracelet that reads subject number.
Write it down.
Be careful, this character is infected. On the timeline, place 1 blue on each remaining space that is a multiple of 5. As soon as the T... Oh, but how are we going to track the 2 different victims?
Well, the
Those
other
stay.
one's dead.
Yeah, but those stay.
Oh really?
Because she's infected too.
Wait,
Well,
is it,
why are we
is it on
carrying her
9,
around
TJ?
if she's dead?
It's all multiples of 5.
We're here, though, right?
Yeah.
It's 14. No? Am I not?
If she's, if
multiple.
she's dead, why are we
okay,
keeping her
okay.
around? Like what? Doesn't make any sense.
This is tough to interpret. Multiple of 5, does it just literally mean 0, 5, 10?
Yeah, that's what I think.
I guess
5,
so.
10,
Okay.
20, 25.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense, especially since those are highlighted.
Divide any blues present. What?
Yeah.
Oh, so we decide who dies from these 2
Yes.
girls, basically.
But she's already dead.
So you get the tokens always trigger on the same spot on the multiples of 5. Now it all makes perfect sense. Health kits have no effect on infected characters.
write down her
So
bracelet
we need
number.
to find more of these victims. One of them will be Marcy, and we'll know by the wristband.
Yeah, write down her number.
So this is the one in the hotel, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say hotel. V15, C12, H14. Okay.
So do you want to? I guess.
Well, it's going to cost us another time.
Yeah,
unit
I
to
would
do
do
that
that.
test, right? I'm
Yeah.
not.
And what was the reward
Thanks
for
to health
doing it?
kits.
Oh, okay.
Or
Which
maybe I wasn't supposed
I've
to say
got. We've all got some. Well, we've got some. 4.
Yeah, I'm healthy, so
I have 3 health, so I'm fine.
that. Yeah, I'm good.
let's move.
Move. All right. Roll force time, Lord.
3.
Dang it.
Where do we want to go?
You're the time captain.
So where do we think we could find out the identities of these bracelet numbers?
The church.
You think so?
I
You
don't
think?
know.
I would
Let's go to
have.
the church.
I mean, I would have assumed a hospital, but it doesn't look like there are any hospitals.
There'll be locations that open up probably.
Uh,
Yeah, that are not available to us right now.
Let's
Yeah, the church
Wanna
makes
go to the
sense.
church?
Yeah, why not?
Probably like.
I don't know why it took 2 times to get from here all the way over there, but 3 times to get from there. to there.
Hey man.
We don't have to resolve a codex,
Time's
right?
weird. Nope.
I was pretty loud with the Gatling gun, but I
And we
only
do have
fired
this
once.
available to us. We can kill somebody automatically and add 3 time. But we might as well save that
Time
for
is
when
a
we're
flat circle.
closer.
You gotta be playing with a beer can while
Right,
you say
yeah,
it.
if you're cutting one open. Alright, you want to spread these out?
Yeah, I'm so happy most people got that reference.
The Rhineland Church is a pretty building with architecture typical of the late 19th century.
Wow,
The 2
everyone looks
massive
alike.
oak doors are closed, but after a few minutes of negotiations, a man behind a stained glass window, they end up opening with a crack. Inside, calm reigns. A multitude of candles illuminate the faithful praying on their knees or resting on the ground. Hopelessness can be read on all their faces. A priest is walking around among the wounded, giving words of comfort to each of them. Close by, a woman is on her knees in front of a crucifix. On a makeshift bed, a wounded man weeps. To the right, a nurse tends to those present as best she can. You should go talk to the nurse, because I bet she's going to want some...
I was going to go talk to the nurse.
But he has fake med packs. So.
I mean, I can give them to you now.
Yeah.
We're moving. Well,
No, you can't. I don't think you
yeah,
can give 'em
yeah, we
free.
already moved. We already moved. But I don't think there's going to be any fighting here.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
But this is our hospital, right? This is what we were thinking
I mean,
about.
maybe. I'm hoping that the nurse might know.
Would you want me to go there to
Where-
barter with
where
the
the-
health kits?
I think the health kits might be a good idea.
This is the place to give them up, right?
Yeah.
Your fake health.
Well, yeah, I know it's so unethical,
church,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's a dick
it's
move.
horrible.
I was hoping to ask her where on earth the hospital is, or if she knows where we can start locating, like,
This is it.
to identify what the numbers are. on there.
I'll go ahead and talk to the priest.
I'll talk to the wounded guy.
Okay, so are you going to her?
I'm thinking this might be the best chance to use this if it comes up.
Yeah.
Because the card's going to say, right,
Okay.
if you have something to trade, she might
Just so
offer
we're
information.
spread out and covering our bases.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, this is a dead end for us here anyway.
Is it?
Yeah. So the nurse is very busy. She says if you need first aid, just sit here and wait for your turn. So we can basically spend 1 time to recover 1 health on this space.
Looks
So
like we went to the wrong section because apparently for this guy, if you give up 3 medical kits, then we get it black.
Nah. Okay. All right. Well.
But so
Now we
maybe
know.
we
Now
all
we know.
maybe
It's
we
all
all.
the aid.
Does
Original
anyone
time.
have item number 23?
It's not Gatling gun, is it?
So I just talked to a crazy lady.
And
She
he-
says that she picked up a log in the forest, and this log has been talking to her, telling her that basically this all began August 1st, 1990, and ever since, death has been stalking this town.
Okay.
And she got all that from a log.
It could be like a Fallout 3 situation where you have that like sentient person that's like merged with
So
the tree.
That log is good wood.
This
Crazy
guy
as
is
hell.
looking for his wife, Helen Walker. I'll write that down.
It's like, is she the woman that's dead by any chance?
This person.
Their house,
Here's a
is,
dead body.
their house is near the woods.
Oh. So
Her house is near the woods.
House
so
in the
forest.
woods and crazy talking log from the woods.
So I guess we're supposed to go to the woods after this.
Well, why don't we give the 3 health packs to that guy?
1 time.
Well,
One
we'll all
second.
heal
And it's just
while
for
we're
goodwill.
We'd have to
On the
make-
card, it says it's pretty much for goodwill at this
Yeah, but
point.
I mean, you get the black.
And
True. And it
Don't-
might be like good karma later on.
and also 3/4 of us could accept another health.
Yeah.
So if
it's
we're
going to be
here-
1 to move here, and then 1 more time to recover.
Oh,
health.
it's only.
It's
well,
additional.
So it's 2.
Okay.
It's literally spend 1 time, 1 extra time to recover.
Okay.
So you have to move there, and then it's not in the same unit.
Oh, okay.
Or we spend 1 time, you give him the health packs and get the black.
Yeah, the rest of us get healed.
Honestly, I'm thinking for this run we just move to see if this black
Okay.
square comes up.
Well, you
Just
want-
because there's nothing else for you guys to do here.
You want to go to the forest?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to the forest. These are church apples.
Oh no, the church. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Never
would
mind.
reveal
Yeah, yeah. So these have to go here. So it's really F and G, but we don't have that. So now,
Now, see, here's the black.
right. Ugh.
We can spend the one time.
Now
and see
we
what
know
happens.
it's another location. I guess it's still the same thing, really. At the end of the day, we don't know what it is. Do we want to see what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only one more.
Okay.
I
Well,
guess
if we're all
here.
using the extra time, we may as well go here, spend the extra time
Yeah.
that you would be
Right.
using going here, right?
Well, that's an
Yes,
addition.
yes. Oh,
So it's
oh,
one
it is.
and then one more.
So it's
So
not like
you
just
go
do it on
there.
that turn.
Oh, okay.
It's red. I'm messing.
All right, so give him.
Yeah, give them the
Yeah,
fake
oh,
med
yeah,
packs.
yeah. So this goes away.
Give the fake
Here you
med
go,
packs
Father.
to the
Yeah, Father.
priest.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's reveal this one. Oh, yeah, of course, right.
You gave me fake
The old man accepts your health kits and leads you to a room. He opens the door and shoves you inside, leaving you face to face with some kind of undead giant. These monsters are the work of
Now I
God. You
don't,
can't do
now I
anything
don't
about
feel
it.
so bad about giving them the fake med packs.
The door slams behind you.
This guy's a jerk.
Remove card B from the game. Remove card B from the game. Oh. From the game?
Well, we know not to deal
Oh,
with
that
that
means
priest
like
anymore.
it's not even coming back. The game.
Do you rip it up?
No. Then fight. If other remove card B from the game. Wow.
Well, it should be in the when we circle back when we run out of time, right?
Yeah, because it would just normally say discard. I'm pretty sure discard it, and then it would come back. But remove from the game sounds like it's gone. If others want to reach this space, they'll have to make a ruckus breaking down the door. Take one yellow from the reserve and place it on Codex 1.
Yep, let's
So
all do
that's
it.
if we try to get there. So, these monsters are the work of God. You can't do anything about it. Farewell. Wow, what a jerk.
Well, yeah. So now,
Let's all do it.
well, all of us?
Yeah.
Can't some of us heal up? Maybe we should
No,
have
'cause we would
the.
have had to spend another
Okay, so I get the attack right on this TU. Do we move the TU?
Well, yeah, like actually, since I get to, do you want me to use my Gatling gun now because I can take them in?
I would still
order.
I get an attack.
Yeah,
first.
he's got
Okay.
to attack first.
So I'm gonna take some hits. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the one time.
Alright.
Okay, so one more.
Yeah.
1, and I take a hit.
No, well, you get a
Oh, 2.
extra.
Yep. So 2, and I take a hit. Okay.
All right, so another time.
Now you can
Okay.
Gatling gun.
Alright, I'll go ahead and Gatling gun this. It's gonna be noisy, but I'll kill some stuff. So I get 3. Wow. I took care of this. So get 6 plus, or so I get the 4 plus I get another 4, so 8. So I think that's like, is that all of them?
It's plus another 4. Is it that many?
Yeah, well, because I get plus 3 because of this, and then I get another 1 because it's me. So it's plus another 4. So
Yeah,
Really
that's
good.
awesome.
it's uber dead. So we're in the clear.
I mean, that's how to get some mileage out of that thing.
I made some noise, but you know.
All right, so we're never going back there again.
So there's nothing.
So do we get anything?
we get the black tile here.
No.
No,
No, yeah, no.
I got you.
It's just reveal in this case.
Oh, take one of the.
I think.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, I
get-
did. I put it on there.
Yeah, to reveal.
okay.
Because we broke in. Yeah.
So remove from the game. I think he's out. We don't have to worry about him. Not that we'd ever go there.
He's a
now.
jerk.
A jerk.
Okay.
Well, it should reset. Everything should reset when we go.
No, agreed. But this
you're
this is the first time I've heard this language. Remove from the game.
From this game, but when it resets, he should be back.
Well,
But now-
normally what happens is this card replaces the card you're on. We were doing that a little bit wrong, so normally this is what happens. And then when it resets, right, this goes back. Everything goes back to where it was. But in this mechanic, they're basically saying remove him from the game. I don't think it makes much of a difference because we're never going to go back on him anyway. But
Yeah, maybe it's like we now know that it's a possibility. Like we're never gonna fall for that jerk priest again. So I guess
Right.
now we leave.
Yeah, well, it took 2 time. Unless you want me to re-roll
No, that's fine. So
to the forest.
so now we're in the forest.
Man,
At least we killed that monster. Oh, we need to
for nothing though.
do this again. 5 to 6. 2 infected rush you while groaning. It is 5 skulls and 3 of the other shield. So I guess put down.
Did I literally throw it back in the box? I think.
Do you want to have Lucille go ahead and punch
Yeah,
them first?
this isn't a test, is it?
4, 5.
It is.
Oh, yeah, it's a test. I guess it would cost time to do that. Doesn't
We're
it?
running out of time.
3, 4, 5.
I mean, does it say that, or it's a lot?
It says
so-
anytime you do a test. You know, that's interesting. What does it say back in the rules, just in the mechanics of everything?
As far as the street stuff, I think that's all in Codex 1.
It just says resolve it.
Does Lucille want to do the honors first?
But by resolving it, according to the definition of what a test is that one time? Is what I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, this
that's
one's
interesting.
pretty nasty.
But I think,
2,
I think
1,
you're right. I think it is going
8.
to cost us the time to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
But that one.
During
During a
Mission.
mission, you may find yourself facing various situations, such as creatures to fight, a person to convince, a door to lock, pick a chasm to cross, etc. All of these tests are reserved using the action dice.
for each TU spent by the time captain, all agents present on the space corresponding to the test can roll their quota of dice to take part in the effort. Yeah,
So it's a test.
I think
it
it's
is
a
a
test for one.
All right.
Wow, this is
Count some
tough.
skulls.
Yeah, go Lucille.
4 dice. +1, 3,
So 3.
and I take a damage. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
My convict guy can go next.
Please go away, right?
David Harold. He can.
Yeah.
He'll do the stabbity.
Stabbity, stabbity.
Stabs. Oh man.
No, let's count those.
2.
Only when they don't work in our favor.
Yeah. I could either. What's your melee?
Weak.
I'll go ahead and go. My melee's 2. So.
The pistol whipping worked so well for you last time.
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
Alright, so take 1 away. And my resistance is 3, so I don't take any damage, so it's that
Right
much
on.
easier for you.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah,
It's
one,
all you
one
need.
noise.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's one noise at this point.
Alright, so it's gone.
Got him.
Plus the shotgun gives you an extra 1 anyway.
Great. So cleared it. So now we are in the forest.
Alright, so I guess we can go ahead and look for this. That's the high school forest. You want to go ahead and read that while I get the other ones?
You want it, TJ, or?
I did the last one. Chris is time captain.
Oh, okay.
What do I gotta do?
Read.
Using the main road, you exit the city after only a few minutes and end up in a large, empty parking lot that was probably used to hold the cars of passing tourists. The forest is dense, and it could be easy to get lost in. As you take the first path into it, still on your guard, you end up stumbling onto a small shack, no doubt a shelter for hikers. The doors open a crack, and you hear moaning from within. That's never good. Against the shack's exterior wall, a body is decomposing. Its smell leads you to believe that the death dates back to some time ago. To the right, a path goes deeper into the forest.
Well, I have to go here.
The agent who is followed by the convict must... Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Is
this where he murders you?
It may be.
Well, would it be
However,
worth
if
it
the
to have
convict is
someone
removed
join
from
you
this
just in
forbidden.
case he turns on you?
That's
Wow, that's interesting.
point.
There's a lot of interesting mechanics in this mission.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, the first one was very simple.
maybe we should have Lucille go ahead and join them. Because I suspect he's going to like betray us.
Oh, can I go there too?
Well, why not?
It may say it must go to this space. I
At
don't know
least
if it-
one agent. No, yeah, I could go there. I could go there too. At least one agent. must
Yeah,
have himself
like
in
if
custody.
the convict acts
At
up,
least
go
one
ahead and
agent.
smash
And he's
his
part of our
spawn.
group. But you must go there.
That's all.
I mean, this run's going to be. I think we're in a discovery mode here.
Yeah.
still, right.
Yeah.
Even if you
totally.
kick it here, we're getting down to the wire anyway.
Where am I going?
Oh, so this chick's dead now too, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll go ahead.
So you
and
got to
do the
pick
door.
these chicks up later in the game, right?
I think that's probably the better way to
because-
do it. Especially
So-
once we're able to identify them, we know who we're looking for, and then we can go and get them.
So what do we
after
just
our
leave them
runs are
chained
over.
up after?
Well,
Just don't rescue them.
I mean, in
basically, right?
the first
What
run,
kind of moral is that? It's like, look, we don't know if you're valuable yet. We're gonna go
Right, right.
nobody said that we were like very scrupulous people here. So it sounds like on the first run, yeah, pick them up so that you can get their like wrist identification numbers. But then on like second or third runs, just ignore them. until
Get
you
further
know
into the game.
exactly
Yeah,
who
we're
you're
time
looking for.
travelers after
Yeah,
all, so
we're time
we can
travelers,
play
so-
it
Sounds like
lines.
we're gonna have to grab Marcy, get to the helipad.
Probably.
And escape.
Get to the chopper.
out.
Get to the chopper. Get to the chop off.
All right, so are
Do you-
you
oh,
okay
wait,
being in the middle?
Wait, do we want to spread out here so we can see what this is on the, here as well?
I mean, either that or the reporter only has 2 health and her attack isn't.
What do you want to do? You want an escort or no?
If I was that female reporter, this guy would be like, "Hey, let's go to that abandoned part of the woods." I'll be like, "You know what? Go ahead and join
That's
me."
true, yeah.
Man, I feel like we can cover more ground. Otherwise,
Well, I mean, there's all this other stuff too. So
that's true. Yeah, having
Okay,
you
we'll be
along
able to
is
move.
probably not a bad idea.
Oh, I think I know what I get.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Is he like betraying you?
Yeah.
Is it like attempted rape card? Is that essentially what it is?
He's got the
No,
money.
thank goodness.
The sack of money.
That'd be a little too far. David Harold's
Can you put 4 regular? Actually, I got it right here. Never mind.
History.
Well, this is definitely where we wanted to go first. Found the axe. And the key.
Good to know.
Without the convict.
Dude had a
Which is
lab,
perfect, right?
Yeah,
You
lab
come here
coat.
without.
He had a lab coat on too. That might be important.
He's the guy they were following, right, in the surveillance in the paper that I read.
So, unlike the rest of you, I found a willing, conscious girl, which is like amazing. So I get item 8.
Should
So
have gone.
young woman seems again drugged. Doesn't respond to questions. She might be Marcy. How can you be sure? She has another wrist number.
But there's a search thing for yours, yeah?
Yeah. And then if I do that, I get items 10 and 11.
Nice.
So
So it's more of these.
no,
on the
no.
side.
I just get her just for opening up the door because
blue
she's just
tokens,
there.
Yeah, it's more tokens.
So she would die basically right here.
Yeah, so write down her number.
Yeah.
So Forrest, what's her thing?
B52, 37A,
Bingo.
B4, 2.
V42 Victor.
Yeah.
Also write down, that's where we get the axe and the
Yeah.
rusted key.
M as in Nancy.
Rusted.
Yeah.
Which one? What?
What? No.
Oh.
So-
M as in Nancy.
No, M as in Mancy.
Oh, Nancy.
So I'll go ahead and start the search. Like I have 2, so I just
Marcy?
as well.
So are you guys doing a test?
Oh, got okay. So I take away 2 of them.
So we will end up doing a test, I'm sure.
Wait, just
so-
2 for you? Hold on one second.
So
That's a test, so we'd have
Yeah.
to spend another
Oh,
time.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. What's our situation here?
So he disappears behind a shack and then comes back with a pump-action shotgun and a bag full of money. He's like, well, our collaboration is over now, and I've got the money from the holdup. Give me your ammunition and your health kits, or else I'll shoot you. So we can either give him ammunition and a health kit, or we can fight him.
You know, if he has a gun and he's asking for ammunition, maybe he doesn't have any ammo at all. Is it a bluff?
What do you have to give him?
5 ammunition and 1 health kit.
Oh, yeah, you guys don't even have it.
We don't even have it,
Yeah,
so
okay.
we're
Oh,
fighting.
fight him.
it.
So
Alright,
it
so-
looks like we're fighting him. So 4 shields, 1 auto damage, and 3 skulls.
Alright, so next time we know just to leave the convict there. Like, hey, you're...
I'll move over here.
or never go to the
Or
forest.
never go to the forest. Or if we know
Go
we're
to the
going to
forest
the
first.
forest,
I'll move. I'll
So
Don't
go.
have the convict.
or that.
I'm gonna move to D. With that extra time, that time we spent.
So that's actually.
Oh,
that should be,
what was your
heart.
other one?
Oh, it's a heart.
Black heart.
I got the axe and the key.
So you just found stuff.
Shit,
That's
he's
cool.
just going to be doing straight damage to us.
All right, so this is a path.
Me first.
Go for it.
So we spent the time, right? You moved,
Yes,
right?
I
Okay.
moved one down.
So Lucille is gonna go ahead and bash that guy's face in.
Hopefully.
Leaner.
Yeah.
No.
4,
5. That's pretty good.
So that's 4, and then the black heart.
There you
So
go.
he's not
And
doing
then
his
I'm
auto damage
taking 1
anymore.
damage. It looks like.
Okay.
You need to start using your med kits.
Yeah.
Pop pop.
And I will shoot him.
1 2.
Okay.
Keep him to trade or something. You know.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
So 2. And that's
Yeah,
only 1,
serious,
2, which
serious.
doesn't hit my damage. So
And you guys are locked there, so you can't.
But you know, this game came out before that episode of Walking Dead.
No, but it was
Yeah, yeah,
written
yeah.
years ago, though.
Walking Dead's been around for a while.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Like
No,
that,
it's
that
stolen.
was quite some time.
All right, so
It's
let's
like-
spend one more time. I mean, we have to. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're stuck.
he
So
has
I'm gonna
to.
go to F
Okay.
because this is to go to these. You have to go through this path.
I'm just gonna go
So
ahead and
should-
stay where I am.
Do we? Well, why don't we move here? No. Oh, you got to finish.
Yeah, I mean I don't have to,
You
but
should
since
move
you're
here,
there.
though, right?
Well, yeah, but we
Well,
should kill
don't
that
you
guy
don't you
first.
have? You guys are locked. You have to.
Oh,
finish
we
them
still
all.
got one more. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't able to finish them all.
So I haven't been moved. So you moved that, right? Are we? Can we roll again?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Oh, here, spend the time.
Sweet.
She's dead.
I get the items.
So spending the time, did your move too, right?
Yes, I
Okay,
moved.
gotcha.
Man, we're like the worst time cops ever.
I got item
That's a first
23.
one. It's a
1,
first
2.
go. Bam.
All right, so write this down too when you get a chance.
So he's out, right? There's no. Okay, go ahead.
Helen and Roger, June 1988.
Helena,
Helen and Roger.
Helen, and Roger.
So,
Oh, he got Chrissy got an audio tape.
1988.
wait, did you take 10 and 11?
Yeah.
You made the 4 search roll?
Yeah. I got 2 last time and I got 2 this
Nice.
time. So. So I got red audio tape found in the woods. So.
That's the one. It's on the cover.
And I also got a memo for security reasons. The codes for the bunker will be changed every month. Here are the codes for the next 6 months. So, just
Give the codes.
beep,
yeah.
beep, beep.
But there's only 2 of them listed. But
Well,
either way, for April and May, I have the codes. So,
What
Write
are they?
those down.
98456 for April and 69976 for May.
69976.
Yeah. So why does it matter if we write these things down or not?
Well, then you don't have to pick up the card later. If you know the code, you might.
Everything
be
I
able to-
read on Board Game Geek, everyone's like, take notes.
yeah.
It helps.
Okay.
Right, because we'll hit the end of our run, and then we'll cycle back through our
Yep.
future selves.
Oh.
And I think all of this
Yep,
stuff gets
all of this
cycled
goes away.
back into the inventory.
Okay.
so, like, if we
So
write,
we know to get the axe, then go to that other place. Okay.
yeah,
now
and
we
we
know-
know we need to go. If we want to go to the helipad, we get the key ring.
Okay. And if we do get the convict, then not to go to the forest until
Sure,
he's
don't
dead.
go to the forest.
And you didn't get anything from him, did you?
No. Well, we get whatever he had. So I gave him 1 ammo. So I get
Oh,
1 ammo
well,
back.
don't you get a shotgun?
It doesn't say give him a shotgun. It just says he shows up with a shotgun. So I would assume since it doesn't say anything about a specific item.
Yeah.
Pizza or finish this run?
I already got up. So.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
You guys.
I'm already
still
up.
need
I'm
to
getting
fight
pizza.
that
Let's
guy,
do it.
right?
Or both.
Let's spend another turn.
We may as well spend the rest of our time units just exploring the forest.
I'm gonna go. I'll go here.
Yeah,
you
we
can,
have to go
you
here
can send me
first.
wherever.
You have to go here and then here. So
Okay.
So he's doing that, and then next turn we'll all be able to reach up at H.
Oh, very hot.
Around a bend in the path, two
Oh,
infected
really?
respond to the orders of a creature imposing as its repugnant.
Oh, there's no way I can kill this thing.
Good lordy.
What is it? Oh, between your
5
axe and your
shields, 1
shotgun.
auto.
Oh
and then
wow,
5
that's
skulls.
wow, that's a lot. That's a Gatling gun job right there.
I'm on my way. I'm wandering through the forest right now.
That is for sure.
All right, so I'll
Gun
spend a bullet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
3, please. 3 dice.
If a tree falls in the woods, does it make a noise?
You want to kill the rest of that?
Oh yeah, you can go for it. Yeah.
Oh, alright.
I've already had like either 2 or 3 like these parts.
Oh, that's the roll?
Yep.
Oh, 2 damage, right? Yep.
It's just 1, right?
2, the heart. Counts as
Damn
1.
it.
Yeah, that's an automatic. Yep. Well, we move to you,
Well,
or we can move here and let him die and find out what's here.
I'm pretty darn useless in combat, so I can go ahead and move to the next space, and then you guys can
I don't
go
think
from
we're
there.
taking this guy out.
I can take him out.
Well, that's true.
does have a
That's-
Gatling gun.
that-
I do have a
that is-
Gatling gun.
We're out of time.
Well, give me Lucille as well.
yeah.
Okay,
use-
okay.
I have us two.
And then one, and then
Yeah, I'll
you're here
just-
to
I'll hang-
reveal
I'll-
what it is.
I'll hang out there.
Okay.
Fighting.
So it's another attack for you, right?
Yeah. Well, can I go? We're all there now.
Because you used the time to get there.
Right.
So I'm probably gonna die. Oh, I am gonna die because it's 1 unavoidable
More
health.
med kits, huh? Yeah. 1, 2.
2, 3,
Yeah, because of the shotgun.
Okay.
and I died.
Nah.
Alright. Gonna Gatling gun this guy.
Wait, what did?
Oh yeah, we gotta look at his too.
Oh, sweet. Alright, so I got 4 plus another 4, so that's 8. So go ahead and take away.
Well, he has to reveal his card, I think, first, right?
That's fine. I mean, I walk along the path and I find a box that contains 2 ammunition and 2 health packs.
1, 2. Oh, I think we're done with that guy. Yep, Gatling gun took care of it.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Because I got that plus I get another
So
4.
ridiculous.
So
What do they call these in Zombicide? Heavies or
Fatties?
fatties? That's it. He's a fatty. All right.
That was very disappointing. You got killed by a big old fat thing.
The fatty. So we're on time 3 right now, right? That's legit.
Yeah.
So we can change locations, see what's in the location,
Wow,
and
funny
then
face.
that's it. Really.
My face funny.
What do you think so far, Chris?
very cool.
Yeah. But now we got to figure out how to do it more efficiently.
I see what you're talking about with the notes, because like we should have written down every letter and what item we were getting from it.
Is this the same parcel as the one that you had before?
Yeah,
This is like right across the street.
It's quite warm.
That's why.
It is.
So basically, it's a change location and then run out of time.
Actually, we
Right.
need
much.
to.
Well, yeah, I'll have to go to the streets first.
Oh.
We use so much time up.
The Gatling gun is effective but noisy.
I wonder if we're using it. Right now. That thing's crazy.
But we should be avoiding. Now there's a lot of battles we can avoid, right?
True. True facts.
Yeah, well, like, oh my gosh. Oh no, 5 to 6. Oh shoot, we lose 5 times. So I think. So the thing is over. So
Yeah.
So this run is done.
So we go back in time essentially.
So it's a reset. Yep.
So do we go here or where do we go?
Well, so there's a mission failed card that we have to read,
Mm.
and it'll probably give us some instructions.
So we never found out who to
Oh,
build
plus
on.
yellow. Oh, look, there's a different mission failed if you have the yellow. But we just have the blue, the TU. Bob is never happy when you fail a mission. Bob greets you as you exit your caissons, and he doesn't look happy with your performance. Alright guys, I don't have the habit of speaking ill of agents, but you were under par here. You'll have to go back and this run. You'll have to go back and this run. Use your time more wisely. You know what this costs, right? Come on, go, 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 go. Leave in place the items marked with the time symbol, which I don't think we have
We
one
get any.
item like that with the logo of the game, right? Not a one. But reset the rest of the game. To do this, reread cards F and G of the base and follow Laura's instructions. 2 more things. Take the yellow state token. So right on the next failure, it'll be the other mission failed.
Oh, so do we keep on going back in time until we succeed?
Sometimes, but these cards will dictate. You know, theoretically, I guess with the first one, there could have been more runs to do. You know, there is just you flat out lose. Like in the first one, I know there's little spoilers, you know, for people watching, but there is a scenario where you just flat out lose and game over. You don't reset. You can if you want to for fun. He says that, but he's like, it's game over.
The time technician fell asleep and we're stranded.
You guys want to hand me your item cards?
No.
Alright, so now we know. Go to the forest, get the axe.
Right, because in the cabinet was the Gatling gun,
Yep.
which was very proven to be very effective.
It's easy to open with the axe.
If we think we're going to be fighting a lot still.
So we got the combo. We know where to get the red tape.
Oh, we can start from the location of our choice as well.
Ah.
Forest. There you go.
Oh, even better.
With no convict.
Right. Oh.
Yep.
So we can get the convict from that
guy.
point on.
Yep.
Unless he screws us
Somewhere else, right? There's another bag of money stashed somewhere.
So
What was card E? Might have been one of the items we had.
So do we start out with our beginning stats, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so it said reread cards F and G from the base. F and G. That's it. Okay, so we've got a head start here. They did say this scenario was quicker.
5 code cards and place them face down.
It moved a lot faster, a lot
Place
more
the
things
items
happened.
in
There's
place.
a lot more action.
Playing cards.
I
So
like this one better.
Yeah.
so
I like this theme. I mean, it's freaking zombies.
so where was
Hard to
the
dodge.
axe? The axe was here, right?
Yes, in the
Since I already have the +1 added to gunshot, I like having the Gatling gun.
Fully reset these two.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 ammo.
You know what? You might as well throw Lincoln back in there too, and these are some more location cards.
Well, it says to remove that from the game.
I think it's just this like run through
Well, we're not going to go see him anyway. So.
Yeah.
because everything should
Oh, I've got-
you reset time, right?
Right here, you're
Nothing
done. Here,
changes.
you can do
No,
it.
but it says remove it from the game.
Yeah, that usually means like.
It doesn't say from the round or remove from the
You
deck.
guys are
Like
looking
it
into
just
it a little
is.
maybe.
Well, I think when you. So I think in the rules. it says-
FAQ it.
Well, and there is, especially.
Judge.
We're not going back there anyway.
Yeah, we're not going to
Yeah.
go visit the guy.
I agree.
But I think when you defeat a monster, whatever it is, it's right vanquished from that run. Normally, this one just used special language in that.
So I'm guessing this is the pizza place that I saw like right across from your house.
I mean, there was one other door in the church.
Who has item 30?
Uh,
Mm,
Oh, that's that. That's item 30.
oh, yeah, that guy.
I want my Gatling gun back. Oh, so there was a girl in here, so should we just leave her until we find out if she's the one?
Well, there was also searching in here, so you found the thing about the code, and then you found the red tape.
Yeah.
Um,
But if we get the girl now, then it'll, like, the counter will start with
For her.
when she dies.
for her, yeah. Yeah.
So you got, the rest of you should go here, and I'll get the axe.
So you're going here to get the axe?
Yeah, and the rest of you can go to the path.
So in the paths, there was the fatty.
There was the crate. Wasn't there a crate?
A
One
crate
of these?
of 2 ammo and 2 health packs. And then what was here?
Oh gosh.
I honestly don't remember.
Okay.
Nothing? I don't think there was really anything
I
there.
thought there was 2 more fights, more zombie fights.
Oh, there was. I think that, yeah. Was there?
Were there 2 walkers here or something? Because I know the fatty was there, and I know the ammo.
I want to say it
and
was
health packs were
like
there.
2 encounters or something.
Honestly, yeah, I don't remember anything of note being here.
We can skip it, or we can find out if we have the time, right? On the same.
But see, I'm like, if you open up that the girl may die.
Right, but
we might not be coming back
may,
here.
We may
This
need
one.
that red tape, though.
Okay. You're
And
gonna
we're,
be
and we're
walking.
probably not coming back here this run.
All right.
Unless we have an
You're gonna be
abundance of
walking around with
extra
an infected girl.
Okay, well, I'll try not to let her bite me.
All right, so I'll go ahead and do this one.
Shelter is in good condition, clean and tidy. A young woman sits on a bucket.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't see this card. You're literally taking the axe from his chest.
Thank you. So I will take item 8, and I need 4 shields for the test.
Did we ever find out what the rustic key does?
So we have no idea. Nope. That's a big old nope.
Well, we haven't been to the school.
We have not been to the school, and we also haven't
Or
been
the
to
river.
The river.
Down by the river.
But the river, what's the red do again?
Leaving that location is 2 more time, in addition to whatever you roll.
Alright, so you guys go along your path.
We get this one, right?
Mhm.
Which is the path.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can go other places. Alright. So we're spending 1 time unit so I can do my test, and you guys move, yes?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you have more.
Well, so I don't
dice
want
than
the ammo necessarily. Do we want to check this? I don't remember. I think I
want the
remember.
ammo.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it alone.
You don't want to do that?
If it's an encounter that's locked,
None of us
then
remember
you know
what's
what?
there.
then
I
I'm
think it
stuck
was.
there.
You think it was an
I think it
encounter?
was 2 encounters. I feel like. I feel like we were getting. I know that. Right, he was an
Go-
encounter.
go ahead and roll
Maybe
yours.
That's the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's terrible.
Well, we just made a mistake then. I should have followed. Should I have followed you?
Maybe.
We
Well,
can do-
well
we can
you
do
don't
that.
have a
We can do
search.
that.
You're just a dumb.
Oh, I also
You're just a
need-
dumb
Because
load.
I don't need this. Yeah, I
I
don't
need
need
number
this.
8.
But you don't have a
No.
search, do you?
No, he does not.
Yeah, you can't do anything there.
Does
With
not
this
search.
one?
No, with
You
this
don't have, you don't
this
have a
one,
search. Right, so this is a search challenge.
you're
And
just
you don't
do.
have any search.
You're just a dumb brute. You're like,
Yeah.
hey, look around this thing. You're like,
Wait, but why do you need a search for this card though? I'm not.
No, not that one.
No.
No, to help.
We're talking about
B.
Oh, you're.
said come
Oh,
in
I
here and
can't
help
do
me.
anything anywhere.
And there isn't anything. you can
like
do.
unless you want to see what's
Okay,
there.
I'm just following along.
What's
No,
the
no,
door
no,
number?
no.
Be careful, this character is infected. On the timeline, place 1 blue in each remaining space and use a multiple of 5.
And the other bad thing about discovering her, it puts all these tokens.
Yeah, that's
for
what I was saying is
future-
why we shouldn't do it.
Well, because I was thinking, because again, we may need that red tape that's there for some reason.
So, do we want to leave here or do we want to? Oh, the items were the red tape and the
So
other
this is
thing.
done?
Red tape in the code.
B
No,
is
it's
done?
not.
Oh, it's not.
I took
the
one
tape.
off of it.
Gotcha.
But we don't know if the red tape, what it does, or and we would all
we
have
don't.
to stay here for another round.
We don't know what any of the tapes do.
So I should have went here. Really, grab this. I wasn't aware of the search.
Well, someone went there. What is that? So who got? Yeah, so he
got it.
got
He
the
got
stuff.
Do you
ammo
want to?
and
Do you
the
just
two
want to?
weapons.
I have two search.
Yeah.
You guys go here and go ahead and kill something.
But I don't think there's any reward here. Is there?
There's
Where?
probably something.
I don't remember what's there.
Okay, so I should have revealed. Okay, hold on 1 second. So what are we doing for turn 1? Where should I go? I should go here and reveal.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, it is take item. 2 steps in the forest, you find the corpse. I guess
yeah,
we never
Victor.
flipped it over.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did? 23? The body has been clawed and death has been coming. She holds it.
So I guess the rest of us go ahead and help him search the cabin.
Okay.
It's so fun.
So I roll 2. I take 1 away. Right. So
That'll get it.
you got.
Okay, that's the Helen and Roger, June 1988. Gotcha.
So I need items 10 and 11.
I'll get that for you.
So the red tape and the code.
Yeah. Alright, so we should obviously leave this area now. And we actually.
I can open up the Chimay. You guys ready for more beer? Or?
Yeah.
Sure.
So I guess we should go to the police station now that we have the axe. Because that way I get the Gatling gun. Yeah. Yeah, like, I want that Gatling gun.
That seems like a pretty good thing to want.
Alright, so take executive action, and it only costs us 2 times, so. Where's River? I never even saw that.
It's in there somewhere.
Down by the river.
Ayo, River.
You want to try some of this?
Yeah, sure.
Where? Did we not put these back in? Where's the? Am I going completely crazy here? Where's the police
Maybe.
station? Oh, never mind.
It's gonna be towards the bottom.
Yeah.
TJ, you want some of this?
I don't know.
I'll take some.
I got Coke in here.
Yeah.
They die and are discarded. Okay.
Oh, I shouldn't be flipping these up. So I say we don't rescue that girl.
There's no reason to rescue her.
Yeah.
We can go straight towards,
I'm gonna go to the cabinet since I have the
cabinet.
axe.
and maybe we could go straight towards the police chief at his terminal to get the key ring. Now, how the f do we get here and here, though, is the question.
Did the key ring open up one of these?
No, the key ring just got me a key ring that got me into the helipad at the hotel.
Hmm. Did we explore everything here? This was one of the girls,
That's
right?
that's the girl that dies on us right away.
Are we picking her up right now?
no
No,
reason to.
because
Okay.
she'll
We're
just
basically going here to get the Gatling.
Gatling gun.
Okay.
And the keys.
I already read the paper on here.
You already read the paper and you've got the notes.
Yep.
This led us into a fight. Yes.
Yes.
But did you get
this
any?
And
guy
it gave
was
us the
keys.
phony health kit, which we probably don't need because
No.
we gave it to the
Yeah.
guy who locked me in a room. So we might as well. Yep.
So we may as well
I'm
go
good with
there and
that.
search.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get item
So it's TJ and I.
12.
Oh yeah. So it's a search, which is
So that'll be a test for us. So 4, right? 4 shields.
yep.
Got my trusty Gatling gun.
Okay.
Alright, there's one infected.
Yeah. Search numeral 1, 1, 2, 3. No, that was a 2. So 4. Wow. So item number 13.
So we could just leave here though.
Yeah, there is no reason for us to stay.
Oh, so we still don't know how to come back here, huh?
Yeah, so the one place, so we haven't been to the high school or the river.
Definitely need to check out the high school.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where we go next.
Alright.
I concur.
High school, huh?
High school high. You ready for a bunch of awkward memories?
Anyone want to read that while?
Sure.
No, wait, you're flipping over.
Oh yeah.
No, flip
Sorry.
over.
Hey, it's an easier way to
Get it,
win.
son. Go cows. Ammo.
Or in
Alright.
any good
he'll probably
Lovecraftian,
want
it's
health
the fighting cephalopods.
They'll probably want health kits now, right?
Yeah.
Behind the gates of Rhineland High School,
bet you're right.
or HS, is the school's yard and an imposing building that should, at this time of day, overflow with the hubbub of the city's teenagers. Instead, it's filled with the oppressive silence that's broken only by the activity of a few individuals. To the left, armed men keep watch on the yard. In the back, a man is putting away boxes of ammunition in a small room. Sitting on a few steps, another man is repairing some fishing gear. Behind the large door is the stadium, where rows of crosses planted in the field make it clear that the last touchdown scored here must date back some time. To the far right, the one who seems to be the leader of this small band watches you with a mean look in his eyes.
I'll handle him.
He's gonna punch him right in the face.
Lucille now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We gotta go back to the city entrance if we want to get you Lucille.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe there's
I'd
some
test that
blue
on my phone.
ammo in with that ammo box. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll check out that.
So do we think there are going to be more infected there in the stadium, or that it's going to be something
You know,
worth
since you have a
searching?
key of chains or
There's lockers
locks,
here.
yeah, maybe go into the locker room.
Putting away, preparing some fishing gear. Maybe we'll check it out.
All right. No.
I'm talking to this guy. I guess
Well, that's what you said.
Yeah, I
so.
guess I'm a little bit of a hothead.
Yeah, let's send the ex-con.
So, if if we give him 2 health kits, we get item 25, and he says it's grenades.
I think he's a goddamn liar. Although this town does have a Gatling
said the
gun,
health kit?
maybe they do have
Yeah. So for
grenades.
2 health kits, he will hand us some grenades. So I don't have any health kits, so I can't give it to him. But you know, in the meantime,
We can keep that in our back pocket, right?
yeah.
So we could always come back.
So this guy basically says,
I'm
we're
guessing grenades are going to add to the noise level.
I would imagine so, yeah.
So this guy basically says, we're not welcomed here. They've been waiting for rescue for over a month and no one has come. Clearly, we're not the rescue team. So, I can attempt to talk to him. It'll cost 3 time. We'll reveal this card. Or I can threaten him and we'll reveal this card. Those are my 2 choices.
So when you talk to him, so it just takes time.
3 time. And then I reveal that
Well,
card.
we have this 3-time thing too, so if we ever have to make it back
Oh yeah,
up.
we could have done that for the other one.
Yeah, we were towards
Yeah, but
We
it's a
were towards
one-time
the end.
spend.
Oh, it's a one-time.
Yeah, we don't know
Oh,
where
yeah.
we really need to use it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Whereas
We're
my
still
guy
learning.
he's saying that he's bored, and if we give him 2 health packs, he'll come with us.
Well, you got 2 health
I
packs.
do have 2 health packs, that is true.
These guys are just talking. They said something about the hotel we've already been to.
What item is he?
17.
Because especially since we haven't gotten him before,
Yeah.
at the very least, it's exploratory. Because maybe he's really good.
Agreed.
Nope. He's infected.
Oh, good.
What a jackass.
You think his name is Marcy?
I find that doubtful. Although, so on the timeline, place 1 blue on each remaining space that is multiple of 5. As soon as the TU token reaches such a space, divide any blue tokens present between the infected characters of your choice. So, he could serve as just ablative armor
Oh, yeah.
for the young ladies that we have following us around.
Oh, that's true.
Guys, I want to threaten this guy. If I'm keeping it thematic to my character.
Yes,
But,
true.
you know,
You're
maybe you should make me have a cool head here. I
you're
don't know.
you're incapable of searching, so you're just
We can waste time, or I can threaten him.
challenge him to arm wrestling.
Or threaten never works out, huh?
We gotta
What if I
go.
Yeah, we
get
gotta
those
do.
puzzles again?
Yeah, go ahead and threaten him.
Alright.
I mean, he's just one step away
Oh,
from Brotherhood of Steel
alright.
level, anyways. Come on.
The guards pull out their weapons ready to fire.
If you have a Gatling
Well,
gun,
guys,
immediately-
let's not fight amongst ourselves. Let's save our bullets for the infected. Fingers slowly move away from the triggers.
If you have a Gatling gun, they hand over all their.
You're looking for a woman. He knows about a government research laboratory.
Oh, I bet we
That's
get
been
that map.
The Rift.
Raising hell in the area for slightly over a year. They were looking for subjects, which they take to a secret bunker. Here are the binoculars and look to the mountains. Take item 18.
Bet you that's a map piece.
Yep. There we go.
And it is.
Oh, there's the binoculars. That's pretty cool. There's the bunker. And this one would stay now if we reset.
What do you think?
That's probably our next spot, unless
Yeah,
we
I'd say
want to
either
consume
of
some time in the river. Only because it's a starter location.
Yeah,
You
that's a
know?
good point. I would say, yeah, either river or bunker.
Although,
Well-
I mean, the high school's a starter location, and you know you get
The
to reveal
bunker
it.
may tell us who Marcy is, and if it's not the numbers that we've already written down, then we would just then go to the river. I say we go to the bunker.
That's a good point too.
The bunker needs a code to get in. Well, we've got
We have the codes.
codes, yeah,
Oh, depending what month it is.
depending on what month.
Oh, they'll probably refer to the time, maybe.
Are we gonna check out the last spot in high school? Make a beeline to the bunker.
It's like you're here already.
I
You
think
know.
we should just
Right.
go there.
We just
Check out
all
the
gang
stadium.
up right here. What ended up being here?
The
So
infected
this guy who was like, "Hey, I'll join you if you give me some med packs."
Ah.
So he's serving as just
All right, let's all gang up here then.
a dude who will die.
This way we know what's here. Go ahead. Might as well read it out loud because we're all there anyway.
You enter the stadium. The rows of hundreds of crosses in neat rows give the area an overly solemn aspect, which does little to reassure you. That's nice.
Good, thanks.
On the lawn, an empty can of gas sits next to an abandoned mower. You can siphon the mower's gas tank. However, you run the risk of swallowing some while doing so.
Do we need gas for anything?
Nothing's come up
Maybe
so
the
far.
helicopter.
That'd be a lot of gas.
If we find, yeah,
So is that this? It like siphon some
we've
gas?
got enough for takeoff.
Is that diesel? No.
Oh.
I don't even know what it would run on.
So is there no items or what? What like?
So
What's the risk reward?
you perform this action. Costs 1 time. To roll the following. This is how you figure it out. So 5 minus 1 die for each skull your receptacle has. If you roll at least one that has a skull, you lose a hit point.
And this is just for siphoning gas.
Yep, and then you take item 7, which is probably
The gas.
The gas.
Well, at the very least, if we really do need it, we'll know.
So
where to get it.
it's spend 1 time for each attempt, or is it?
The agent who performs this action spends 1 time.
And so what's the chance of succeeding? That's
Well, I have 2 resistance. What do you guys have?
I have 3 resistance.
3.
2.
So the more resistance, the better. Is that what?
Well,
I'm hearing?
you take 5 dice and you minus the resistance, and that's how many you roll. But if you roll 1 skull, you lose a health.
Oh, okay.
But you get the gas.
You get the gas, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
Or
the
whatever
higher
it
the
is,
resistance,
Is
the better.
Yeah. Okay, if we think it's
We're
we
all
might as
there.
well.
Yeah, you have
We-
more,
we made
you
the
have more
investment
health
already,
than me,
right?
and you have a med kit, so I volunteered to.
So I'm rolling 2 dice,
Just done.
and I'm trying to get one. It doesn't matter what I
Use
get.
roll dice.
yeah.
We can at least see
Other
what
than-
it is.
Okay.
Nice rolls, wonderful. So no damage.
Okay.
We do spend 1 time.
Did you spend the time moving here? I didn't see if you did or not.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
got the blue dealie.
Gas can.
Yeah, gas.
All right.
No one saw that coming.
For a 2-stroke engine, you think a helicopter is a 2-stroke engine?
Probably not.
Sure don't.
Nah.
Right, so-
There'll probably be 2 uses for this. I'm thinking.
So I say we go to the bunker. That's my
Bunker?
vote.
I'm with you on the bunker.
Because my Gatling gun feels like going to the bunker.
It might be a target-rich environment.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right.
Wrong
I
way.
do miss Lucille.
B.
Yeah, I missed my shotgun.
This is Lucille, and she is awesome.
Is there a location number? Because like
Yes,
some of these
8.
are- Oh, okay. Oh, it's
8.
location 8. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was
And
expecting.
don't flip them over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
8.
the
that
first,
one we do.
The first card tells you how many there are, so it goes through H.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Oh, good. Umbrella Corp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really, for real.
Nice
Wow.
little Easter egg.
Mm.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The T virus, or what was it? Was it the T virus in the
That
first
sounds
one?
right.
Apparently, it was Jorah Mormont.
Oh, do we need
in
to
that
roll?
movie that made the T virus.
Oh, yeah.
What I saw on Facebook today. Was he in that movie? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I didn't really watch the movies.
I saw the first
I
one.
thought they were nothing like the game, so it was like.
So do we all need to go
Do they
here,
spend the
or
entire time in the movies running from one end of the map and then all the way back to the other end of the map? Yeah.
So
No, they weren't like the game.
so do we all need to go here,
Yes.
or do we?
No,
Yeah,
we
we all
can't
have
go.
So
yeah, sure.
can't yeah.
So
You
we
cross
all-
the city to reach a path at the edge of the forest. The very one which, seen through the binoculars at the high school, seemed to lead to the bunker. You travel down this leaf and pine needle covered path, the acrid smell of the city slowly giving way to that of a fresh and invigorating wind. No bird song can be heard. The local fauna seems to have deserted the area. After a tiresome climb, you reach a cave in the mountainside. Inside, an armored door protects access to a bunker. The door is closed, and you don't see how you could open it.
So the door doesn't have a handle, but looking at it more closely, you see a terminal with 5 buttons drilled into the rock. A
Yeah.
code is written into each button.
Yeah.
Take the code cards and place them face down in front of you as a group without spending any TU. What's that?
Time is-
Oh, okay. You can choose one card and flip it over and follow its instructions.
Do those codes?
You can
code
repeat
cards
this
are there.
operation as often as you want.
So we can put them all down.
Yeah, so one of these codes I recognized as 69976. That's one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, and then 98456 is
Yep.
the other.
There's another one.
And what was the letter all about?
So, for security reasons, the code for the bunker will be changed every month. Here are the codes for the next 6 months, April and May.
So how does the April and May correspond to what? Like, what's the mechanic here? I guess that we might think it is.
I don't know. Did we talk to anyone that says
Well,
what
when
month
did we
it
get
is?
here? When did we get here? It was in our original. That's what you're looking up, right?
October 1990. What? Your mission, solar system, planet Earth, October 92. A young woman aged 17. Blah, 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 blah.
So that's not April.
So
or
we
May.
actually know. So then we can
Well, where
rule
was that written?
out.
No, March.
So some of these codes are bum codes, basically.
Yeah. So we
So
know.
we have 2 valid codes. Is
Well,
that what we're saying?
no. Well,
But
we
if
know
it's
2 of those
changing
codes are
every
not
month.
it because we know that these 2 codes are for
April
April
and
and
May.
May. When it's October, so we can actually rule those out.
Yes.
So instead of it being a 1 in 5 chance of getting the right code, it's now
1 in 3.
1 in 3.
Yeah.
So I'm I'm fine with whatever's not the 2 that we got.
Do we think April is
So
9?
April,
May. It could be
May,
any
June,
number.
July. August.
It'd be a pretty bad code, right, if they went in order.
Yeah.
But we're
you know?
here in October,
October.
right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Let's go ahead and do the
But
last
April's a
one.
9, starts with a 9, and May
But
starts
the
with
thing
a
is,
6.
so
Yeah.
if they change the code every month, but we only have April, May, June, July, and August represented, so it would have to have been, I get, when did the shit start? Because maybe the code hasn't been changed since then.
3 weeks ago.
Well,
Right.
did they say like the phone like it didn't start in 1990 like the
Yeah, it
woman
all
in the
began,
horse?
yeah,
They said
1990.
August.
Well, it got bad
August.
3 weeks ago.
Got bad 3 weeks
So they
ago.
started quarantining people.
The crazy lady with the log said it started in August 1990.
I'd say we just
That
pick.
doesn't
pick
matter. Yeah,
one. I don't know if we have enough information
just-
to really
Yeah,
narrow it down.
discount the 2, 98456 and 69976.
Yeah. So.
So discount those two,
Right.
and then just pick among the ones
Yeah.
we have left.
Mhm. I say the last one just because October's later in the year.
All
Alright, pressing a button, you trigger a mechanism that creates a infernal clattering, and a salvo of darts is flung at your faces. All agents lose 1 health, then add.
So we spend 1 time, right?
and,
No.
no,
No.
it says without time.
Oh.
And
And
add one
sound
noise.
goes to the.
No, I thought in the briefing.
Nope.
No, it says without.
As a group, without spending any TU, you can choose 1 card, flip it over, and follow instructions. You can repeat this operation.
Yeah.
Oh, so we can do it again.
Yeah.
So let's take.
The worst case
So
scenario.
we-
would be
Oh,
more
so
darts
you
than
want to
darts.
write down that it's not.
So it is not
Let's take this one.
Yeah.
Want to try this one?
code. It is not 45975.
Lose 5 time.
Ooh.
That's nasty. Alright, I vote for the Weird Fisher guy to take all the damage.
Yeah, he takes all the damage. He will. So we can return those to the supply and discard him.
Alright, so it better be this one or our logic is completely wrong. And we should have been choosing between those two. Alright, the door opens slowly. Alright, so it's 7-8.
Right, that
It's
one.
78385. You may now access cards showing the that symbol without looking at their backs. Take all the code cards, shuffle them, and then replace them face down in Codex 4.
I know. I feel like we're writing it. So what was it? 7-8. I know it's for the sake of.
78385.
So that's the one that
Circle
opens.
that one.
Oh yeah, that's under bad. Oops. Good.
I guess
Good.
would you technically next time if you ever play the scenario, would you play with that? Like, are you going to put like the notes in the game box? Or?
No.
Well, that's the thing.
And you want to
gotta
forget.
get-
You want to
he's
open it
gotta-
10 years from now and go, I don't remember what.
All right.
the
So
hell.
who's going where?
Well, these are the only 2 places that are open, yeah?
Yeah,
So we just go and
2 and
find
2.
out.
So let's pair up with who can do.
So I can
You're
search.
good at searching.
I can search, and I have a Gatling
Yeah,
gun.
he's good at pretty much everything. He's a jack of all trades. He can
I'm
punch
here for my
stuff.
knife. And I got the gas. We need to burn something.
How about I'll go? We'll go together, and you guys go together.
Yeah, because you can punch and you can search and
I can mostly
shoot.
search.
Okay,
I can shoot okay, yes.
okay. I feel way more confident about us
So-
too.
Oh wait. This is no wait. It's us.
No, it's us and you two.
Pink. No wait. Something's wrong here. Oh,
No?
pink and green.
Oh,
You're
Oh,
yellow,
then
oh.
right?
So
never mind.
You.
there we go. So,
Now
that
we're
was
on
me.
track.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Yes.
Another young person. If we own item 9, which I have, you can decide to free her, and we get item 21.
Oh, the rusty key.
Any reason why we wouldn't? What's her deal?
I don't know.
So just
bet
a
she's
young
Marcy.
woman, like she's
She's in a
probably
bunker.
drugged. Yeah, it like all it is like just free her. But we're about to.
Yeah, we are about
She
to-
would like immediately die.
So we get a radio.
Well, that's true. Okay. Yeah. So I have the key, so we just will immediately free her. So
And at the
item
very least,
21.
we get her subject number.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
hey! I got the antidote.
Oh, sweet.
Hey. Now we just need to find out who's Marcy. And then get the fuck
From
out.
now on, no infected gains any blue things when the time tokens move over a multiple of 5.
Oh,
Get her.
Sweet, yeah.
Okay,
Well, so now
We can pick
you
'em all up
essentially
at this point.
should always go to the bunker as early as you can.
Well, from now on,
To-
yes.
yeah, to
we
get
go
that
basically
done.
to the bunker first.
All right, so we got the vial, and there's a working radio. It has 3 frequencies. 165.45 hertz, 175.45 hertz, 188.45 hertz. Any of those numbers mean anything?
No. We haven't gotten anything that's talked about hertz at all.
Or
It doesn't
sequence of
always have to
numbers
talk
like
about
that.
hertz. It can just be numbers.
Maybe like the year 1998, 1991, 1990,
And,
August 8/190,
Which one do you want?
January 6, 91.
We essentially we get to reveal one. We can choose multiple ones.
You can attempt multiple frequencies. Interesting.
Doesn't cost time to do that though, right?
No.
Yeah, but some what?
One of them's gonna be terrible.
So
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah,
a radio,
something's
but
going
it's
to be
just
bad.
a radio though, right? We're
Yeah,
just
but
listening.
There could be something terrible. This game likes to make things terrible for you. You know that. Black.
You try this frequency and repeat multiple stress messages. As your only answer,
You're right.
you receive static. You immediately lose 5 times.
Yeah.
Good thing we have the antidote.
Should we remove the blue or no? I guess keep it. It didn't say remove it, right?
Okay, so write that down.
Are we gonna
don't
put-
use that frequency.
Yeah, don't use the black one.
165.45.
We'll try blue.
No.
Where did we get the key from? The rusted key.
The rusty key was in the woods.
Yep, from the doctor.
What?
Yeah, from the doctor, because you got the
With
axe.
the, with
Oh,
the axe in
okay.
his chest.
Oh yeah.
You try this frequency, asking for help multiple times. Finally, a voice is weakly heard, cut off by bursts of static. Helicopter heard you. We'll fly over. Make an attempt. Take the green, pink thing.
Oh, okay. So long as we have the pink thing, we can get to the helicopter pad.
Yeah.
Was it the pink one? Yeah.
And that was at the police station?
It was at the hotel.
Oh, the hotel.
So,
Yeah, because every hotel has a helicopter pad.
All of them.
Especially a Hampton.
All of them.
hey, we can get the other girl while we're there too.
Yeah.
It's the third girl.
Now that we have the antidote, especially, right?
There is
Oh, no,
one
she's at the
other
police
girl
station.
at the police station.
To the police station,
Is it
I'm sorry.
worth seeing
I
what
think
is
there's
there?
one at both. There's one girl at the
Is there
hotel
one
and
at
one
both?
girl at the police station.
Well, that's not going to be anything.
I know you're just itching to see what's under the card.
It
right?
doesn't cost us any time.
It might.
This one did.
That one did.
No,
that
but
one
I
cost
mean,
us 5.
But I mean, just revealing it.
No,
it
that
could
could
be
cost
something
us
bad.
bad. That could
What
cost
if
us
it's
another
2
5.
fives and 1 good?
But what? Yeah.
Remember, I think we found what we needed here.
I think.
I think I'm gonna have to say
You're gonna do
not
the time.
not let curiosity get the best
Yeah.
of us here.
Okay.
I mean, but it sucks though, right? You're right. If it comes back and
It does suck
valuable,
because you want to know. Plus,
yeah.
I like to know too.
Yeah.
I know, right? You
But at
want
the
to
same time-
see under all the things, but we have.
It's
we're-
actually possible to win here.
We're at 12.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
It is possible to win here because we could go to the police station, get her, and get out because we still got the axe.
But we still don't know who.
And then go
where
to
do
the
we
hotel.
find out who the girl is? Because what happens if that tells us who the girl is?
We can just show up with all the girls and be like, "It's one of these.
Take one.
It's one of these."
That's true. But maybe we don't find out until we get to the chopper.
And there must be like a tape recorder somewhere to listen to these tapes.
Yeah,
right?
that would have to be, but I don't.
Yeah,
know.
maybe it's there.
I vote we go get the girl from the police station
And
and
then-
her asses to the helipad.
Yeah.
Here's a critical decision: do we think we can win here?
Yeah.
Do we
think
have
so.
enough information?
I
We're
hope
missing
so.
the critical piece of information. Which one's Marcy? And
Yeah.
What do you do with her?
But again,
Evacuate her on the helipad,
We
probably,
have,
right?
we have the antidotes. We have all the girls,
Yeah.
and we just load them onto a helicopter and get
Was
them.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, and that might be one of the win conditions. We
Yeah, we got all 3.
We don't know really.
I mean,
One
We
of
could
these,
try
just
that.
take-
So we had no. We already did.
Because it's a
Oh,
sure
did
thing.
we
right?
left a girl at the police.
We
station.
left the girl at the police station.
Oh, okay.
But since we have the antidote, the blue token.
Wasn't
things
there a
aren't
girl at the
counting
hotel as well?
Yes. Yeah. There's one getting
So,
killed by that
Do
monstrosity.
we just go to the hotel and try to fly away? We've only got 11 time left.
Yeah, let's just go to the hotel and just kill that monster.
Or do we have enough
Yeah.
time to do both, right? Maybe if we get 2 favorable rolls or
Yeah.
average rolls.
I say we try to do both. Because now
Or-
that like we have an antidote.
I say we do both. Let's go get the girl.
Okay.
Because
Fair
also
enough.
we don't have to fight any monsters. We've been like
Yeah,
really
because all
quiet.
we need to do is go in, grab her, because we have the axe.
Right.
We all go there.
1.
2.
Statistically average.
Well, and the
The
blue.
police station.
And what's awesome, that antidote is just fantastic. It just doesn't count any of the blue beetles.
Was that the police station by any chance?
No.
No.
Of course.
Oh,
It's
it's
the
the
forest.
forest.
We should like separate these out.
Well, it's
from
supposed.
the-
Actually, I should have put that on the bottom. You're supposed to. The mechanic is you're supposed to put it on the bottom when you're done with it because you probably won't go back to it this round.
Yeah, we're all going to be here. That's where she is.
Yeah. Wherever is the girl. Mwah.
Are we going to the hotel or the police
Police
station?
Police station first.
Oh, why? Because that's where the helipad is. We
No,
should-
the hotel is the.
No, we're going to the
but
hotel.
But we're picking up the girl from the police station first, and then we're going to the
Oh,
hotel.
okay, that's right. I forgot the helipad.
This can go on.
That's the hotel.
Yeah.
Hotel. No, you're laying a hotel. We want police station.
Police station. I can. Yes.
Well, you know what? We probably don't need, because she doesn't cost any time to get her. You just need to know what item number she is. If you have the axe, you free her immediately.
So we just show up.
We show up and
She screams.
come with us.
So
we
it'll
get,
just cost
we get
us-
one of
we
these.
get-
You
yeah.
get one of these.
Which we already have one.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
Now,
that's-
now
that's
everything's
hotel.
getting jacked
All
up.
right, whatever. We're in the
Stack
police.
that back
we're in
up on the
There's
hotel.
hotel.
Yeah,
Ah.
just flip her over, because that's all we need. We only need her.
Yeah.
Boom. We're there. We have the
Yep.
axe.
All right,
one of
so
these
the
axe.
And 14. Items 1 and 14 rather. Green
One of the
tape.
tape. Who
Oh.
wants the tape?
It's on the tape. It's on the tape. It has to be on the tape. What the wristbands are.
It might be.
I'll go ahead and, since I'm the one with the axe, I think I should technically be.
All right.
I got 2 infected girls following me around.
Come on. Just come on.
Trust me.
So, here, you want to roll?
And you can put
Changing locations.
put
All
that
right. So now we go to the hotel.
Hotel.
2.
Undo.
All right. So I'm assuming we're just. I guess
We have to,
we
yeah, put them all.
And don't go to the stairs, go to the elevator.
Yeah.
Don't take the stairs. Fuck the stairs.
Oh, so somebody with the trash can, it's optional, and then it gets deleted. This card is immediately discarded unless one agent is placed on the card's space. Okay.
So is this a
do we
mon-
need to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because
where the
that's
girl
where
is.
the girl is.
Oh, okay.
He's like.
Why don't
attacking her.
you move there?
Yeah, because you search. I have a Gatling gun, and maybe Fist Man come, but you don't have
Yeah,
Lucille
there's
this
3.
time.
But that's fine.
Fist
Yeah.
man.
Might as well Gatling.
Or the 3 of us can just make sure we knock it off. Yeah, the 3 of
Yeah,
us can.
sure.
So I got 2 skulls. Oh wait, no. Well,
2 hearts first.
2 hearts, 6 shields. I got 2 regular shields.
Alright, let's kill some
4 of these
monsters.
jammies.
What are those mannequins?
3.
I'm such a beast.
Alright, so again, it's only 1, but I get to add 4 to
Yeah.
it, so it's 5, and I can do it in any order. So I'll take.
That seems like way overpowered.
2 of those.
I'll take 2 of
Three
those.
of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look how much he almost didn't.
Yeah, I almost didn't do it, and it adds 2 noise. So.
Over to me.
I'll shoot. You want to go?
Well,
yeah,
no,
well-
if you shoot, then
Well, you can move.
I'm just rolling 3.
no, you have Fist Guy do it, because if you shoot, then we're gonna do.
Wait.
Do we not remove those when we move from areas?
No, I
we
think
don't?
they're. Oh, they stay.
Wait, so he did an attack, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, so you subtract the
one,
1 and the move.
yeah.
you guys should be doing melee as much as possible because there's only one of those things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why don't you?
Yeah, you go
no,
first.
punch
Yeah,
Yeah. Punch.
there you go.
3.
3. Wow.
Okay,
Alright.
so how much is left? 4.
I'll shoot.
Yeah.
Three.
Yeah,
1
you
damage.
take 1 damage.
Ugh.
Alright,
One more time.
yeah,
Has to.
well, we have to. We have to get the girl.
Yeah.
Doink.
Puncher Man, how about you go first?
Sure.
Punch her
I got a
in the
med kit too. 2.
You know what? Since I have axe, I'll go ahead and
Yeah, because you have 2 plus.
yeah,
Oh, you could have handed me the
damage.
axe. And then use the Gatling gun.
I could.
He's got
You
the
wasted it.
Gatling gun in
But-
one hand,
but I-
and
but I
axe in the
was-
other hand.
Weapon hog.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
my god.
But I
You
have
add a
three.
+1 automatically, but
Yeah,
the axe does.
Mhm.
right.
But
my
take
resistance
one?
is high enough. I don't
Oh,
take
okay.
any damage. I'm
Okay.
fine.
And this is the last.
Should I shoot?
Oh man, it's just one, huh?
Well, actually,
We're
like
getting-
it's always 5 or 6 is the first threshold, so it really doesn't matter. But all it is just one.
I'm gonna
That's
shoot.
true. All right,
bam.
22. Item 22.
It's a lady.
Oh, you want to hang on to it, or you want to put them all together?
All right, so now we all head to the hell pen.
So that's another time, right?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you're on the
So-
token here, immediately open location 10 without any time, captain die roll, or street card resolution. Oh, sweet. We skipped the street card.
Yep.
Otherwise, choose another
We're,
location and move on.
we're getting to the chopper.
We
It's
still
gonna be a
never
bunch of
checked.
It's gonna be a bunch of monsters.
We still never checked out the river, though, right?
No, we never
we
did.
didn't.
We never went to the river.
Hopefully, the girl's not hanging out of the river.
Yeah,
they're
they're like,
probably-
it's none of these. We're like, damn it.
Just down there hanging out, waiting for everyone to
It's
show
like,
up.
is it a reason that it's red, or is it a trap?
Oh, gee.
Oh no! Oh no!
This is gonna be good.
Oh. Here, we might as well stick him back, even though he's
Oh
out.
lord.
Well,
jeez.
read
Go
the A
for it.
card first, and then we'll figure out where to put people.
You raise your eyes to the sky. The morning clouds have made way for a blue sky whose azure is disturbed only by a brilliant sun. But from afar, a small black dot breaks away from this light, and after a few seconds takes the shape of an approaching helicopter.
But we have to go to the first one. We don't have any of those pieces.
Oh, wonderful. The
Yep.
deep sound of the rotors pulls you away from this moment of contemplation. On the helipad, a horde of infected has surrounded you.
Hey,
It's not a good idea to
got
hang
a
around here for
Gatling
too
gun.
long.
We're fine. But I could go ahead and I'll go ahead and give you the axe
Okay.
before we start that.
Yeah, we're all in the same spot.
Yeah.
The helicopter reaches your position as a trio of infected leaps at you.
6
6
and 4.
shields and 4. 1, 2,
So these skulls don't technically count as additional skulls. It just
It
means
just means that
it
there is
triggers.
an auto.
It all automatically triggers regardless of
So I
whether
need
it's
3 more skulls.
So, once again, I'll go ahead and go
Yeah.
first because I can remove the shields in whatever order I want.
Yeah,
So I'm
the
gonna,
ones that-
I'm gonna get noisy, boys. And I realize I've been cheating. I should only be rolling 2. I don't know why I was rolling 3. I think I was like adding this.
Oh, shame.
Oops.
Shame.
Alright, so again, I got the 1. I add 4 because of my ability in that thing. So I take away.
The 4.
And the Gatling.
No, I add 4.
Well, right, I was saying you were taking away the 4
Right, and 1.
and 1?
Yeah, because I got 1 plus 3
Plus three
plus
plus
1.
Nice.
So as long as I get a hit, like, that's some serious damage.
Okay. He gets at least 1. Yeah.
Pretty
That's
freaking
simple.
awesome.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys can just go at your leisure. Since
Go ahead and give them the
they
detail.
can't hurt you
I
anymore.
might as well go, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Get him with the axe. 3.
Should only be 3.
Of course, I'm. So what does this do then? Oh, it just adds a hit.
yeah.
That's an auto hit.
2, 3.
3. Wow.
1, 2, 3.
Get him.
So I only need 2. And since
Uh,
both of you guys are going, I say we
I can shoot.
Yeah, might as well.
well, alright, we're just gonna be super noisy.
2.
Got it.
Yeah.
Alright, so we get the gray.
So we get the gray.
First fight, then take the token gray. Oh, okay. Oh, then we have to move.
Oh, then we all go here then.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can sacrifice a character who is following you to avoid that combat.
Just throw him there to the zombies. That's awesome.
Bye.
Or we like or the convict, like, oh, we.
Or the convict.
Yeah, we knew you were going to betray us later on.
Did we move time?
No, one more.
Oh shit.
Well, we got the.
Is this not good?
It's busy.
3 new infected attack you while the helicopter seems to have trouble locating you.
Stupid helicopter.
Where all the zombies are.
Hey,
Where they're all converging.
look what we could do there.
Discard the jury-rigged rocket to immediately reveal. Oh, it's like a distraction. They'll go towards the rocket.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they'll do.
So we can get a follower and toss him to that.
And
Avoid
then
that. If we have the rocket,
we
we
would
can toss it to that and avoid that one.
Well, it looks like my Gatling gun's going to make some noise
Hold
again.
on, because that's going to take time. And then we're going to have to take another time to move. That's going to be the minimum of 2 times. If we can clear all of that.
Well,
throw
it's
one of these
locked.
girls.
We don't have a choice, I think, right?
We can throw him a girl.
No, that's the only sacrifice one there.
Oh. We need the rocket. for
Yeah, I
this
need
one.
the rocket for this one. Alright, I'm going to make some noise. Alright, so got the 2 plus the 4, that's 6. You're welcome.
Gatling gun's a little bit ridiculous.
But it is like, I made all the noise. Like, if we have to reveal one, it's going to be bad.
I guess that's me
We're
next,
gonna
right?
run
That's
out.
the
Yeah,
next.
where that happens.
That's the next best thing, right?
Yep.
Oh, good roll.
There we
3,
go.
4, 5. Yep.
So we get the pink.
Yeah, yes, we get the pink.
Face the infected, then reveal. Yep.
The helicopter arrives right after the end of the fight. Your ass was getting burned, guys. Come on, hand us the girl.
The girl, we're like, uh-oh. Do we have to choose one?
There's only 1 space left in the helicopter. Choose the girl you want to send and return the others to the item deck. Then reveal the red card.
So I guess we all...
So here's the question, though, with the mechanics of the game, TJ, going back. Do we have to move here now, or does it literally go right on top? I think it goes right on top. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, yeah.
Right, oh, because then that one would have gone on top of this one.
Right.
Okay, so
So we wouldn't have had to spend
we
the time.
wouldn't have had to move that
Or we
one.
would have had to spend the time to fight.
Mm-hmm.
So then this one gets placed on top of this.
I'm pretty sure.
So I have 2 girls, you have 1 girl.
This says reveal?
You have 1 girl? Oh, shit.
Yeah, we've got 4.
We got the 4 that we know of.
Oh, maybe we do have to. I don't know.
Don't worry about it too much.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
cares?
Alright.
We're this close.
Well,
Yeah.
because it's like we're going to put 1 girl on the chopper, then we're probably going to have to like fight more.
We're
hordes
going
while
to pick
we're away.
one.
Which one had the red tape? Is the red tape Marcy?
Or is it green
no,
tape?
we found the red tape independent, I thought, of one. No.
No, she came with one.
Because the red
pretty
tape
sure.
came with the one in the
The one you have.
forest. Yeah,
Yeah, the girl, that girl.
the one in the forest.
But
What makes you
this
think
is the
that?
one that was in the bunker,
We found one in the bunker.
right?
Yeah. And then
Well, this one was at the police station.
hotel and police.
And this one was at the hotel.
Yeah, I think it just gets revealed and then we'll actually have to move. These are sealed cards. You can interpret it.
I think it's the one. I think it's the one at the bunker.
I mean, there's really no way of knowing, but yeah, sure. I mean, like at this point, I think it's all. It's a 1 in 4 chance.
Yeah, we have a.
Like, there's no way of knowing. Like we.
Right?
If you
I mean,
do
unless
not-
the river's like this
yeah,
is
if you
who
do
it
not
is, there's
fulfill
really no
these
way of
conditions,
knowing.
You cannot
Yeah, there's probably a
place or
tape-
move
tape
your
recorder
pawn
there.
above this card.
Like a tape
Yeah, so you can't move to it unless you've met that vote.
Right. So we would have to
we would have
move
had
to
to
these.
use the time to move to them.
Well, I think we're only we spent one, right? We didn't back it up, right,
Yeah.
TJ?
Yeah, I think we only have to spend one more
This was easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
because we're all
Yep.
moving to here.
So we're literally just picking a
what's-
random
yeah.
one.
What's the consensus? The girl. I have the girl with the bunker.
I have
I
the
mean,
girl in the
they
cabin.
made a big deal about someone at the bunker.
Getting to the bunker was harder.
Getting
But
to the
we-
bunker was harder.
But we also, as we know of, that's the only way to get the helicopter as well.
Yeah.
So would they have both victory conditions in one place?
Doubtful.
Yeah. So, and it wouldn't be the one that's in
So
the
that's-
hotel.
that's player knowledge rather
Actually,
than-
okay. So here's
That's knowledge, right?
To Google
Actually-
this rising.
no, and we know
Serious
she won't be
metagaming
the
going
one that's at the hotel because again, in order to get to the helicopter, you have to go to the hotel. I think
But
they're going
you
to.
also have to go.
So it could be either.
You also
but-
have to
right?
go-
No. I'm saying
No.
it's not the girl in the bunker, and it's not the girl at the hotel. I say it's between one of these two.
Oh,
So
just
I
to make it
clearly
harder.
think she
Just
was
make it
last
harder.
in front of me.
So this one was at
Exactly.
the police station, and where did you find
You're
yours?
stalling.
But you had to go to the police station to get the keys to get to the helicopter.
We needed the keys for the helicopter.
Yeah, to
We
get
had
into
to get the keys.
Oh,
to
to-
the, to get to the
Okay,
Right.
so where did you find
Okay.
yours?
She was in the shack in the woods.
I say we go with that one.
Okay. Shack in the
She
woods.
was with. I mean, the
Because-
doctor, the dead doctor was
I think
there.
it's
the
kind
dead
of-
doctor. That's a
Oh.
good point.
He was trying to get away with her, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And that supports your theory.
Yeah,
so.
because that.
She's
What do
the
you think?
sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
I think it's a crapshoot. I think you guys have a good,
I mean, there's a
logic
good
here.
case for each of them.
Yeah, there's a good case
Yeah.
for
No,
each
but
of them.
see,
solid
I
case
think they're going to do.
But the
divide
doctor
up the
fleeing
victory.
with her,
Yeah.
maybe because he's realizing she holds the cure, right? That's what we're trying to.
Yeah, and like I don't think they're going to have two.
Although I guess we had the anecdote.
I don't think they're
but-
going to have two must go to location like two. Like I think they're going to spread out the victory conditions among different places.
And we're also saying, so she's been, our mission says that we're looking for somebody who had been kidnapped. If she was,
He was with a dead doctor.
she was with the dead doctor.
Yeah, so so the hotel one was
But, I mean,
about
it
to
was-
be eaten by the
They were
zombie.
all locked up, though.
The other
Yeah,
one
yeah,
was
they were all locked up in one situation or another.
the one at the police station. She wouldn't be kidnapped if she was
was
already
locked
at the
up, though.
police station. No, she was.
I mean,
she had
police officers
handcuffs.
at that point are not police officers,
Yeah.
really, right?
Could have been Shane. Going crazy.
I think you guys make the
Yeah,
strongest
no,
case for this
I
one.
say the
right?
girl in the forest.
Yeah,
Girl in the
yeah.
woods. So B-52.
B-52. Okay, what do we do? Then reveal this card, right? Choose the girl you want to send and return the others to the item deck. Okay.
All right, so everyone
Put
else
them
gets,
back in the item
do we
deck.
do we have the numbers written down for each of those people yet?
Yeah, those numbers have to be important somehow.
Actually, I don't think you did. You wrote down the H12 one.
Because we had never seen
I've
that
got
girl in the bunker
H14.
first. So you've got H14.
I've got the B-52, which is
B-52.
B-42, last ones. Yep.
Yes, I have the H12, C18, Z34.
It's the one in the bunker.
And
that we
do you have the
written down.
R?
Yes,
do
we
you have
don't
the,
have the bunker.
Do you have the R14 one?
No. So H12 came from where?
That's the first one we got in the game. Shit, she came from the police station.
No, I got the one from the police
Yeah,
station.
Yeah, you have the ones from the police station and the hotel.
Yeah, so the H12 C18.
Yeah, that's police station.
Yeah, H12 C18 Z34, and then I also have R14 W13
Okay.
K23. Did you write that one down?
Where did that come from?
That one, police station. Oh, the hotel, I believe.
Yeah, that's the one from the forest. Yeah, you got that one.
Yeah, so the hotel, I believe, is the R14 one.
Yeah.
Do you have that written
Yeah,
down?
it is.
I shouldn't have picked it up because that
No,
Hotel was H14. This one. Okay. Hotel.
No, she was police station.
No, I thought I had the
Oh,
police
okay, yeah,
station.
yeah,
I
yeah.
had the police station.
H12. Maybe
Yeah.
it's the last three. H12. Right?
There's two H12s.
Oh.
H12 C18.
Are we going by the
C18.
last three or the first three?
First three or last three?
The first three.
Okay. H12 is.
Well, there's two H12s. Let's go with the last three. Z34.
Is police.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And then K23 is the hotel.
Does that start with R14?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And then H14, the last three, is from the bunker.
Bunker?
And
And
yours
then
was the one in the forest.
V42 is from the forest. Okay. So we're giving them this one.
Forest girl.
Yeah.
Forest girl. and then we'll reveal this one. So send those to the discard.
This might just be a
goodness.
lose right here.
Everyone dies. Oh, good. Okay, great.
And the helicopter crashes.
And if she was on it, then the game's over.
The helicopter starts to take off as a new horde of undead surges from all sides. You barely have the time to see the co-pilot pull out a DNA scanner to check the identity of the young woman. Take item 24 to see what he discovers.
So we have to move here, though.
I suppose so.
DNA scanner. With the scanner, you can check the identity of the patient. To do this, place the patient top of the patient card adjacent to the scanner. If the DNA reads exactly, you found your Marcy. So,
We found her.
How do you do that?
oh, we did it.
Oh, wow.
I knew the game would be. I knew the game
Oh, that's
would be.
cool. There's a
there.
little code at the bottom.
That is
is
awesome.
That's really cool.
Oh, that's very neat. Oh, that
Yeah.
is super cool.
I told you the game would be a jerk and make you have to go to more locations.
That is very cool.
Because that would be too easy to stumble across.
So if the right card has been saved, reveal this card. As the helicopter gains altitude, you wonder how the Army can have in their possession a DNA scanner in 1992.
Wait a second.
That's a good one. I didn't even think about that.
The co-pilot
Oh,
by the window
anachronistic.
flashes you an OK sign at you while also giving you an enigmatic wink. He still has enough time to shout to you, "Perfect, guys. As for the rest of you, the orders were clear. Take the girl only. Have fun." The helicopter flies away. There's little hope left for your receptacles and the survivors of Rhineland. Transfer. Read the card. Mission successful.
Hey,
I'm so glad we got it there, because we'd be so upset if we didn't.
yeah.
We'd have to go back and do
The
something.
image of the helicopter leaving the city is still fresh in your memory. You slowly regain consciousness to see that dickhead Bob greeting you, almost enthusiastically.
It's a dickhead.
Welcome back, gang. Marcy is saved and this mission is a complete success. Good work. Ha ha ha. I'm a douchebag. I just heard that you met Razovsky on locations. What a guy Razovsky is. I haven't seen his face in ages. Alright, you can now evaluate your performance. Take item 31.
Item 30.
We've got 2 time left, so
31.
our
Alright.
performance is not very good.
So, receive the beacons. Alright, so we were on our second run.
Yep.
So 40 MP. And with as much time that we only had 2 time left. So at 42. Oh, if we get 1 blue and 1 green.
So to add to this, really.
Yeah.
One blue and one green.
Huh. So that's the second highest rating. Because we.
This in a way makes it a little easy. Well, now it'll be fun. You can just use them, because who cares, right? You've got extra. That's it.
Ready to go to your third mission.
Mm.
Something about dragons.
So
Is the dragons one the third one?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Pharaoh, the Egypt one, is the last one. I think so far.
That was
What'd you guys
awesome.
think?
That was
fun.
cool.
I liked
That was
it.
very cool.
Yeah, this one was cool. It was more combat oriented. The
Yeah.
characters weren't as interesting though. Well, my character wasn't very interesting.
I think they were better because there's no real handicap. That sucks about the first one. That
Yeah.
makes it hard.
Yeah, the first ones all had it.
Yeah,
There's two characters in the first one that can't be without anyone else.
They have to be
They
on the
always
same
have to
really
be with
annoying.
somebody else.
But they're a little bit more
Well,
powerful than
they,
the average
they can.
one.
They can be by themselves, but they take a hit
Oh, wow.
statistically.
And then there was one guy, right? His combat was pretty good, but if the enemy had like only 2
Oh, yeah, the
shields
big
left or
French guy.
something, yeah, he can't fight anymore. He's too scared or something. But it was kind of weird. So they all have like diseases and or
They're all crazy people.
they're all crazy. Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah, they said this one was easier. Like 2 runs is pretty reasonable for this one. Definitely by the third, because there's no puzzles, really tough puzzles. There had to be a way to.
I wonder.
Maybe there wasn't a way to. The tapes never came in play.
Well, we also
No,
never went
you-
to the river.
We never went to the river.
No, all you need is my tactical genius.
And just muscle through with the
What you
Gatling
need
gun,
is my
right?
tactical genius.
I was either lucky, 25% lucky, or I just guessed
Yeah, you had a
perfectly.
1 in 4 choice.
But I got it like the very first time, and I was able to eliminate the other ones using some deduction.
You're using like those deductive reasoning, like puzzle things, where you're like drawing the X's in the boxes. Like Susie didn't ride a pogo stick to school.
Johnny was told.
But I was right, so we'll never know.
Which one has the most money? What? Yeah.
I'll bet there is a tape.
This one was
recorder
cool.
forever.
This one was cool.
I like this. This was fun.
Yeah.
Well, we won, so of course we liked it.
I'd say for what I paid, $18 for that one, that was good. Because
Yeah.
you can't get that experience with just a regular game, you know?
Yeah, how much is the
So,
First
I mean,
box.
online it's probably like $35,
okay?
you know, for the main game. And then this one was 18, and then the next two are a little bit more expensive online, maybe like 23,
Huh,
24 bucks.
interesting.
30 retail. 30 is a little bit steep.
Yeah, well, the only problem is that once you beat it,
Right, once you beat it, if
Well,
you play it with
yeah.
somebody else, you basically have to be like, look guys, I can't be Time Lord. And
Just
I
tell
can't-
me where to go.
I
Yeah.
can't tell you what
Yeah.
to do.
Just tell me where to go. I'll play dumb. You know, I won't offer any suggestions.
again, so is
And it is fun to show
Imperial-
people that way, though.
Oh, totally.
I did
Assault
play it
is
with Ryan.
similar too, because then you know.
You know some of the surprises that come up.
You know, oh, let's
Yeah.
not
Oh, you mean Imperial Assault?
Yeah.
In some of the storyline missions.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But we did play it with Ryan on Sunday. I was like, I got to show it to you. It's so right up his alley.
There's some.
He was good at
this?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gave him a little help with the thing, but he had it though. Like he was.
Oh,
he
here's
was
some
good.
more.
We're missing
I
some.
know,
I know. Oh yeah, about to say yeah.
6.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And then it has a way to save your game in progress. Like if you want to stop right there,
Oh,
you can
cool.
mark your time.
Oh, nice.
It tells you how to do it in the instructions.
That's
like how to
awesome.
lay it out.
B, C, D, E, F, G.
But see, I mean, now you can go play it and say, okay, what's the quickest I can beat it? But
But we beat it the second.
see,
quickest
now
way.
you know which one
Yeah,
the
look how
patient
close we
is.
were to.
Yeah, we were
How
pretty
much
darn
losing.
close to having to reset again. I mean, at that point, it's go to the. No, because we didn't even have to go to the forest. No, we did have to go to the forest.
No,
to
that's
get the
where
girl.
the girl was.
But we go to the bunker first, get the
Get the
helicode,
antidote.
get the antidote, get the helicode, or the helicopter radio, then go to the police station.
And we could just leave that girl there too. Like we don't have to rescue any of the girls.
I mean,
shit,
what you
here's the
could
city.
in order to like
Sacrifice
throw
them later
people at
on.
the first one, and then get the rocket for the second one, and then you're at the third one anyways.
Yeah. But
B, C,
moral of the story is always get the Gatling gun.
forest, B,
It definitely helped, like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And had we not discovered it, that probably would have been a problem for
Yeah.
us, right?
Because I was like, oh, there's like the health at the end of it. I'm just gonna take that away now. It makes
Yeah, that would be
Well-
significantly harder without the Gatling.
There
gun.
wasn't a lot of these state tokens this game. The other one had more, like more conditions like that. Okay, so we can just
8,